Welcome, 4th and 9 to victory. We're here, we ready. Hey, back for another playoff game. Like I said, we've been in the playoff game since their second loss uh, to Notre Dame. Uh, got a home game versus Iowa. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
weather, it's been a monsoon for the past couple of
it's
days.
the rainbow. It's the
Yeah,
rainbow.
so I'm not sure if it's still heavy rain right now. I'm trying to see the screen, but everybody in the tunnel right now, so can't tell. But yeah, it looks like the rain is still coming. Seen some film earlier when they were cleaning up the field. There was a lot of rain, and
Right.
we seen the players walking off the bus and everything, and even in the pictures how wet they is. So it's still pouring there in Los Angeles. So man, I was hoping the rain held up, but I was
Uh,
talking this morning to some family and stuff back home on FaceTime, and I was like, oh, well, it's gonna be pouring down, man. So this is gonna be a game that, you know, we definitely have to stop the run, man. We cannot let Iowa play their type of game. The weather element is making it a game that they want to do it in, but we got to
right.
make them come out and play our game. I think most importantly, this game, every first down that Iowa's on the field is important. And it's because we cannot give up 4 and 5 yards on the ground on first down to Iowa.
That's true.
Some way, somehow on defense, we have to find a way to hold them to no gain or 1 yard or a negative play on first down. We have to get them behind the sticks. If we allow them to come out and run the ball on first down, as teams have on us all this year, and get 4 and 5 yards on first down, that's going to keep them in their game plan for second and third, which is they're going to keep running it. So
Absolutely.
first down is going to be so important to getting them off the field, because Iowa wants to control the clock, make this a boring game, and if we can't stop their run and get off the field, they're definitely going to control the clock. And the bad thing about it, that is, it's going to minimize our offensive possessions, and that
Mhm.
means that every time our offense is out there, there's no room for error or mistake. Right? We're
Yeah,
going to have to score every time, and dealing with the rain and the elements. Um, yes, I feel like we're equipped to play in the rain, but there's a lot of things that can happen in the rain, right?
that's
It can
true.
be a 3rd and 5 and ball hits somebody right in the hand, they drop it due to a slick ball.
Hmm.
Uh, Quarterback, we run the shotgun a whole lot, right? Just
Right.
the ball slipping, any type of things like that. And I was just gonna come out, man. I expected to be like a Michigan game last year where they run the ball 50 times
Right. Right.
and maybe
Definitely.
throw it six.
Definitely. Ball security is going to have to be a priority this week. Today, um, wet conditions. It really lines up for one, like you said, one of those boring games. So whoever predicted a high scoring game, I don't think we're going to get that today simply because of the wind and the rain. It's just going to affect the way we throw the ball, but most importantly, it's going to affect the play calling. So definitely, we got to take care of the ball. We're going to have to make sure that we wrap up whenever we get even in the open field and they send somebody behind them. They're gonna have to wrap that ball up tight. Let's give a quick shout out to everybody that's joining live. Appreciate you, Tony, for joining. Tony Ragger,
What's up,
Young
big
Tiny.
bro?
Appreciate you,
Joey,
Joe,
Joey D,
uh,
Big B,
Big B,
Jada,
yeah, Leah,
Red
Red
Fox,
Fox,
Leon.
Red Fox.
What's
We
going on,
appreciate it.
everybody? Young Tiny.
We appreciate it. So if anybody's at the game and they can put in the chat, does how does the energy look like with the players? I know I saw them walking out the tunnel and coming onto the field again. We're talking about it's been raining since out there in Los Angeles since yesterday, and they're predicting it to rain the entire game, which is going to affect the
It's
play
gonna rain.
calling.
It's gonna
Yeah,
rain all weekend, even
right,
tomorrow.
right, right, right. Which is going to affect the play calling. Also going to affect how we throw the ball. Part of our offense and part of what makes us so deadly is what the ability to throw and to run. Right. So when you
Well, here's
remove
the
one
thing.
element,
I don't think the rain's gonna affect our play calling. Like I think
it
Riley.
has to though. If you're gonna
I
if you're
don't think
gonna
Riley's
if you're
going.
not gonna
I
take
don't
any
think.
shots down the field though, right?
I mean, it didn't affect the play calling against Notre Dame. I still think Riley's going to call his game. Now,
Hmm.
what it will affect, I believe, is that anything can happen. Anything can happen in the rain when you're dealing with a wet ball. But as far as the play call, I expect Riley to call his normal game plan just as he did in the rain against Notre Dame. I don't think the rain factors into his play calling like it probably would with ours. I think he's still going to be aggressive. Jaden Maiava does have a strong arm, so I don't think the wind it'll be that big of a difference in them. I just think the rain affects what wide receiver slippage, right? Coming out of a break,
that's true.
drop balls and things like that. Someone running. Another incident that you know what I'm saying, quarterback exchange, being in the shotgun all the time with a wet ball doesn't slip through his hand. Like, I think the rain affects that type of stuff. But as far as Riley play calling, I think he's still going to call his normal.
Well, Riley's going to have to be mindful, like you said. Whenever we run in an RPO, we do a lot of that. Either the quarterback is reading the defensive end, and we don't need any miscommunication, especially with it being wet out there. He attempted to pull the ball and the ball fell out. We drop back the pass. He go to the unload and throw something deep, and the ball slips out of his hand, bringing it back. So that's why I say it's probably going to affect the play calling somewhat. I think it's going to be more so of a ground game. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at maybe running the ball, increasing it by 5 to 10% of what we normally would do. I do look for us to hit the tight ends, though. I look for us to use the tight ends a lot.
Here's the thing. Riley's offense and our offense is at its best when it's balanced, when you're running and throwing. I don't expect Riley to not chunk. I just don't see Riley not chunking the ball around still, regardless of the elements, right? If we do that, we play right into Iowa's hand of being one-dimensional. And that's the total opposite of what we want to do. That's what make our offense explosive, that just like we say every game, make the quarterback beat you. Right. They can't do that against us because our quarterback can beat you, right? But if they can make us one-dimensional, then you're going to see offensive struggles. Notre Dame made us one-dimensional. We couldn't run the ball at all. They were able to, stop our run, get pressure with 4, and drop 7, and we struggled there. So the last thing we want to do, even with the play calling, is help them make ourselves, one-dimensional. I think Riley still is going to chunk the ball around and, trust his players as he should, that they're going to make the right play and that they're going to have ball security. After that fact, it comes down to the players to make sure, they got the right gloves on or no gloves on at all, the right cleats and things of that nature, and make the plays. Offensively, we have to stay aggressive, right? We know the struggles of our team in stopping the run. And so this is going to be a game where I think this is going to be one of those games, like I said, like Iowa don't care. Iowa can be down 14-0, and they're disciplined enough, and their offensive play calling that they still gonna run the ball.
Right.
They don't. Hey, they don't care. But to me, the most important thing about this game is gonna be our first down rush defense. They're gonna run it. They're gonna run it every first down. I mean, you can take that to the bank, right? They're gonna run it every first down, and it comes down to, can we limit their rush on first down, right? Like, we have to be able to get some negative plays. We have to be able to get them for some no yardage on the ground on first down. Like, we have to put them behind the sticks. Defensively, if we can get them behind the sticks, then we'll be able to get off the field. But if if they're able to run for 4, 5, and 6 yards on first down, as we've seen teams do to us all year, it's going to be tough because they're patient enough and boring enough as a team that they'll run the ball all the way down the field. They don't care about throwing it. Like, we've seen them do it. They'll get 3 yards on first down, 3 yards on second down, 3 yards on third down, go for it on fourth down, then barely get it and start that cycle all over again. They're going to run the ball until you prove you can stop it.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me look at this real fast, B, with my brother. My son and nephew just subscribed, and my son is another.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one? My nephew betting up. How they're a Notre Dame fan and they grew up in Oregon and their parents from California. But which one? Which one?
And they stopped you, then they caught you off guard. Let me cover some scores real quick before we get back into
South Carolina blew it. They losing.
The show. All right. I was just about to say that Texas A&M, South Carolina, Texas A&M up 31-30. At the half, South Carolina was up 30-3. I don't get that, man. I don't get that at all. Here's another shocker. Northwestern is up on Michigan 22-21. Of course, Notre Dame's taking care of business on the road against Pitt. They're up 37-9. Arizona is up on Cincinnati 27-24. Kansas State right now is beating Oklahoma State 14-6. South Florida losing to Navy in the fourth quarter 34-30. Arkansas is up on LSU. Arkansas is up on
Florida
LSU.
was supposed to be the at large. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Arkansas is up on LSU right now, 22-16. Listen, LSU going through it right now. So those are scores that we have so far. Of course, we're waiting on our game to start, and you got a host of other games starting. Also, don't forget tonight, for any women's basketball fans, you got the home team, the Lady Trojans, going up against South Carolina at, I think it's 8 p.m. Central Time. Well, 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Maybe Central. I have to check on that. So if you're a fan of USC Trojans women's basketball, they got a tall task tonight against South Carolina. Check them out.
The battle of the real SC, man. It hurt that Juju not playing because
I hate that.
Juju
man.
was playing this year with that the other true freshman that we got that's
Jazzy Davidson.
But Leon said if the defense give up some first down, let's not implode as fans. Let Lynn do his thing. Here's my thing about that. Everybody in the country knows what Iowa is going to do, right? It shouldn't take 2 quarters to figure it out. The defense should be able to come out and start fast. I do understand if we give them some first down, but if they're just running the ball down the field on us, straight up the gut, right? Every first down we're giving up 4 and 5 yards. I mean, that's a cause of concern. It shouldn't take a quarter to adapt. We know what they're going to do. They're not going to do anything fancy, right? They're just going to line up, power set, and run the ball straight down the gut.
He said patience.
I understand what he said, but this is what I don't have patience for. What I don't have patience for is we know what they're going to do going into the game.
We won't come out and do anything.
Why should it take a quarter or two to adapt to it, to have a game plan for it?
Did Tony ever respond to your question, man?
Who, my brother?
Yeah.
About which one of my nephews?
About one of your nephews being a Notre Dame fan.
Nah, he ain't tell me which one yet. Which one of his boys?
He's exactly like that. Yeah, exactly. Big B says, "You're right, Chris."
Leon, I ain't upset. I'm just saying. I ain't upset already.
Young Tyler says, "Put 7 or 8 in the box, play tight coverage, right on the outside." I agree with you on Young Tiny, 4th, 3rd, and long situations. Absolutely correct, and that's what Chris was talking about, man. This is not a revelation for us, man. We know what they're gonna do. Everybody know what they're gonna do. So it shouldn't be, hey, look, we're going into halftime. We down or we tied, and we got to make the halftime adjustments. What halftime adjustments, man? Put 7 or 8 in that box, man, and play bump man on the outside, man, and let's get straight to it.
He said Deshaun is. Well, I didn't know. I was asking, was it Martell or Deshaun? I don't know how Deshaun became to be a Notre Dame fan. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
All right.
Young Ty, that's right, because they, like every team we played outside of Illinois and Notre Dame, no quarterback. That should have been a game plan for every game outside of those, is that stop the run, make a quarterback beat you, because they don't have a quarterback who can do it.
Really, Young Tiny, we hadn't faced a strong quarterback since Illinois. That's been the only strong quarterback we faced all season long. That even was a fraction of a threat to go downfield with it. Everybody else, man, listen, I'm not worried about them. So I think it was more so of a situation where Lynn was trying to find the right combination on the corners before he.
No, Leon, we don't want Lynn to force them to run the ball. We want Lynn to force them to throw the ball.
Everybody just coming in, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the live. We appreciate everybody that's showing up today. We got a rain. It's going to be a rainy game out there in Los Angeles, California.
I can't believe South Carolina. I can't believe South Carolina blew this game, man.
They did, man. They were up. They were up 30-3 at the half. At the
Yeah.
half, and turn
Well,
around
Texas
and
A&M
blew
about to
them.
score. Texas A&M about to score again. I got you, Leon. Leon meant everybody to make them pass about right.
Mm-hmm.
And what really what I'm looking for is going to be. I think the most important part of this game is going to be yards given up defensively on first down.
Mm-hmm.
If we're giving up 4 to 5, 6 yards on the ground on first down, it's going to be hard for the defense to get out of the field. So I think first down defense is very important in this game to limiting them on first down or somehow being able to get a negative play or a stop for no
That and
yardage.
ball security. That and ball security. What's this? Mitchell Wade, we appreciate you being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button. Hit that bell for notification. We drop at least 3 videos. We drop at least 3 videos a week. We talk about game plan preview. We talk about recapping. We give our position grades. So make sure that you're hitting that bell for notifications.
Oh, that's my nephew just popped in here, the Notre Dame fan.
Is that Mitchell Wade? Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, Mitchell, we're gonna have to have a conversation with you.
What's going on, nephew? I'm gonna have to bring you over to this side, man.
Yeah, you're right, young Tiny. They do treat the special teams like offense. I saw them run back one against and here's the thing, young Tiny. Rutgers had that game won, man, when they played against Iowa. The difference in that game was special teams, young Tiny. You're absolutely correct. The final score was 38-28. Rutgers quarterback put up 330 yards in the air on them. Of course, they were playing in New Jersey, but the difference in that game was a kick return, and I think Rutgers missed 2 field goals. So they could have easily beat Iowa, but the chips didn't fall for them that night. Awesome, appreciate you being here, my man. Yeah. Iowa's kicker is not good. The one issue they have is special teams. Well, we just talked about that, Austin. All the special teams plays I've seen them, in their games were, they were pretty effective running that ball back on kickoff return. Red zone efficiency, finish drives. We need touchdowns.
Yeah, so he's saying a field goal kicker, but they do have good special teams as far as in the return game. So that was part of our pregame film study breakdown. Is special teams has to be special. What you saying, young Tiny? As well, not just our red zone efficiency, but our red zone defense, right? Iowa is 92% in the red zone, especially because they run their quarterback, right? So we need to score in the red zone. If defense can't get off the field, we allow them to get in the red zone. We got to force them to field goals, like you're saying, Austin, so that their field goal kicker can actually miss. What's good? All my nephews is not all my nephews, but most of my nephews is on their Chase. What's going on, nephews?
Mr. Cold Blooded says, dudes, it's almost game time. So now let's forget about the past and look forward and go out there and dominate. I agree with you. We need to dominate. Believe it or not, we've gotten better each week. Now we put it all together. I agree with you. We need to get out there and dominate. Mr. Cold Blooded, appreciate you being here. Again, if you're just coming in, hit that like button for us.
No. He's not just being here. He comments on the video the whole lot. We've been
talking about hitting the like button.
Call in.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
about. We appreciate it, Mr. Coldblood, because you always commenting on our video.
Hey, Chris, I know who that is. I know who it is.
Yeah, and we're not looking at the past, but what we're doing is saying what needs to happen in this game and what can't happen in order for us to be successful. We definitely want everything we've seen in the past to come out this game and be erased.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And here's the thing, Chris. I expect for Riley to take the ball like he always has. I know I heard a couple of different platforms say they
Austin, man. I think Austin be watching though. Me and Austin, we always see eye to eye on our keys and things like that. Shout out to you, Austin.
Right, shout out to Austin. I know a couple of platforms I was watching earlier today stated that they wouldn't mind us going on defense first. And I'm like, well, why? Be the aggressor. Go out and continue to do what you've always done. So I don't expect for Riley to do anything different if he wins the toss. He's going to take the ball, put his offense out there, and force Iowa to catch up to us. Hopefully, we can get into the end zone and not walk away with 3 points like someone mentioned earlier in the chat. We can't walk away with threes today. We got to get 7s on the board. So it's going to be interesting. This is another must-win game.
Do you know the last time that we held a team scoreless on their first drive of the game?
Who was that?
It was the Michigan game.
The Michigan game?
Every game since then, we've given up a touchdown on the first drive.
I think they came out so hype against Michigan because their coach, Michigan coach, was real disrespectful. And I think that gave them added fuel. You understand what I'm saying? To go out there because they from start to finish, they was on Michigan's bumper.
What happened on the Michigan game is that defensively, we came out in a 3 linebacker set and we loaded the box. And Michigan, instead of running the ball, they tried to throw the ball and we got them behind the sticks and we was able to get off, right? Everybody else has come out and what they started with is running the ball, right? Mm-hmm. So Michigan came out and went away from their scouting report and all that trying to throw on first down, and it was incomplete up the sideline, which got them behind the sticks, which play in our favor. I would love for Iowa to come out on first down and try to throw the ball. I would love that. That would work in our favor.
Joe says, I also want to see Christian Pierce come out and play the whole game. This is his type of game, physical. Yeah. In order for him to come out and do that, though, I think we typically slide Kamari down to the nickel, right? If you see Christian Pierce out there, right? Paulie, what's going on, my man? Appreciate you coming in with us. Appreciate you coming in. My 2 favorite guys is the best in the business. We appreciate that, Paulie, man. We appreciate that. I'm looking for Carlon to have a big game today. I'll let you guys hear in a little later. All right, cool. Appreciate you, Paulie. Go over and if you haven't checked out Paulie's channel, he's at Calling the Shots with Paulie. Go over and check him out. You got a lot of good USC content.
My nephew said, scroll up.
Which one?
I was trying to see what my nephew said. Something about our DBs playing safety.
Yeah, it's up there now.
I personally feel like their safeties act more like. Well, safeties are DBs. I think he probably mean play like corners, maybe. Mm-hmm. The corners and safeties are defensive back.
He says, if I'm not mistaken, your left side linebacker needs to step up.
And we know what linebacker he's talking about. And Big B is stating that Michigan's coach mouth got them in trouble. I mean, then he
was disrespectful.
Our coach said it before that, right? Our coach at the Big Ten Media last year.
Yeah. Right? We didn't play them last year though. We didn't play them last year though.
We're playing them now. Yeah. It still holds up.
We're playing them now. Yeah. And I'm sure Riley has shown the video of him, talking noise.
Shout out to USC Jay Lawson and Shop Podcast when him and Shaw was on there. B Shaw did state that he heard from some guys in the locker room that Riley's been using that Iowa coach talk as motivation this week. So hopefully it lights a fire in the guys.
Yeah. I would have too. Again, man. Like B was saying, Michigan's coach, man, he was very disrespectful in that what he said, and of course, Chris and I we did a video on it. What you had was 2 helmet games. So anytime you have 2 helmet games, the stadium is going to be sold out regardless. He was implying that, hey, look, the only reason why the stadium sold out because Michigan showed up, and got him in a world of hurt. And right now he's struggling with Northwestern. You better win that game.
Well, and again, the good thing about that Michigan, like I said, the good thing about that Michigan game, like I said, that they were so prideful and arrogant that they went against the scouting report and they came out and it was like, oh, we can do whatever we want on these guys. And they came out trying. I was that prideful, but this coach has a lot more discipline than Sharon Moore, and they just going to just sit there and just they're going to be they're going to be dedicated to the run. Big
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 B
B
said,
got
Coach B,
a
let's
for
get
you,
that
man.
last minute pep talk. You know, I'm gonna give it to him, man. Yeah, look, listen, it's a straight line toward their goal, man. Like I said in our video that we dropped in the preview video, man. It's a straight line, man. It's no way other way around this. Listen, if you're trying to get to your objective this time of season, you got the opportunity. There's no way around it, man. And I was not gonna lay down for you. So you got to go straight through them. They got to go. Somebody got to go. One of the two. And right now,
Somebody.
either we can
Hey,
lay down and accept a regular bowl bid like we've been doing for the past couple seasons, or we can continue, to go out there, press people, show up every week, even though the goal line is moved, the goalpost is moved for us. Go out there, show up every week, man, and take care of business. That's it. That's it.
hey, B, how much you got on your game clock?
I got 12 minutes even on mine. Yeah, so they said the cover starts at 2:30, but they always have the opening segments for the announcers. They go out there and they go out to half field and flip the coin and do what they do, decide who's gonna go on the offense first.
No, I was just trying to see. You about a couple seconds. You because I'm just now at 12 seconds flat.
Yeah,
I mean 12 minutes flat.
says they Chris, I'm
So what
ordering
are you
your
on right now?
expos hat snapback. Riley's talking right now for fitted. You an
You all
Expos
right, Polly,
fan, Chris?
man.
You're an Expos fan?
Nah. He just had no. I'm a Padre fan, man.
Okay. I thought you
I'm
were
a
talking
Padre
about.
fan. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Montreal.
He is. He had a nice Expos hat on one day, and
Oh,
I
he
told
gonna
him I
get one
liked
for
him.
you. He gonna get one for you,
Yeah,
is what he's saying. Okay, I got you.
yeah, man. I'm looking at the field behind Riley. It's yeah. I don't know how in advance that they did this interview. They don't look like nobody in the seats yet.
I think they did this earlier today, probably like
Yeah, so they're
around
going.
10:30. You got to remember, it's still homecoming. It's homecoming out there this weekend, right? I hate to have homecoming in the rain like this. Kind of put a damper on the entire weekend. I was hoping because you remember when I told you earlier in the week, um, like maybe even over the weekend, I think it was predicting sunny skies out there. But over the past couple of days, everything changed. It said, rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Good
Yep.
thing about it is
And
Robert does
Matt
between his
Reardon, he's a
right.
recruit. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Leon, it just popped up for me. So Leon gonna be on here ahead again because now I just now see him with the leaf blower.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that.
but yeah, I seen it last night that Reardon, Matt Reardon, just
Mhm.
coming to you. See next
Yeah,
year from
yeah,
Sierra
yeah, yeah.
Canyon.
The
I was
DB, the DB,
watching
yeah.
him play. They were playing in the monsoon as it was pouring down.
Uh-huh.
Man, and I hope our athletic people don't really think about it, but our athletic team that does the equipment managers and all that. This is one of the
Mhm.
games where they're very viable as well to make sure players have the right type of cleats on for this, for the wet grass. Make sure they're changing them, cleaning them off to stop with the slippage.
Mhm.
Um, Coming into this game, especially listening to the Iowa faithful, they say Iowa don't play on grass very well anyway because they normally have the wrong cleats and things on like that. But I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they have the right cleats on the day since it's raining. But we'll see, man.
Young Tiny says the rain is crazy out there right now.
Yeah, we
Hey,
see it, man. I
while,
see
while,
it.
while we got about 8 minutes left, and we'll get into it. I guess we'll talk more about it at halftime. This whole deal that the Big Ten tried to backdoor us with that new media rights deal that's coming out. that they're expected for the administration to sign that goes through 2046 that considered SC a second tier team in the Big Ten. It was going to give them second tier money behind Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State. So of course she didn't sign it, man. The disrespect that they try, and I'm thinking that they knew this entire time before we even came to the Big Ten. I'm thinking they knew that they were going to try to eventually try to backdoor us.
Yeah, that was their
us,
plan.
yeah, try to take. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Joe. USC needs to go independent, and we can put together a schedule. What you do is in a situation like that, you go independent. You tell the Big Ten keep your money, and you put teams back on the schedule like Stanford, Cal. You keep Notre Dame on there. You keep UCLA on there. You go out east, and you pick up your Virginia Tech, and you play a home and home with Virginia Tech, play a home and home with Clemson. And then you go down to the SEC. You get you a couple of SEC teams, play a home and home with Arkansas, and then get Auburn back on the schedule. It's a way that it's a way around there. And then you throw in a couple preseason games like a San Jose State and a San Diego State, maybe even a Fresno State. It's a way that you can get around this, but you don't accept no disrespect from no conference like that, because if it wasn't out for us leaving the Pac-12, they wouldn't have Oregon, Washington, or UCLA. So we want to keep it 100. We're the reason why the Pac-12 folded when we left. So don't ever try to treat us like we no second-tier team and offer us no second-tier money. This is Lorene Hamilton. Appreciate you being here. Cry about Notre Dame being independent for decades, then go independent.
So, Lauren, they cry about Notre Dame being independent for decades, then go independent. Here's the thing. If we go back to the Pac-12 with the teams that's in the Pac-12 right now, that's a no-win situation for us, right? I mean, Of course, we'll win it every year. There's nobody in there that's going to be able to compete. If we go to the ACC, we're still dealing with the same situation we're dealing with now with bad scheduling. We're playing late games one week, then traveling 3-hour time difference, the next week for an early game at 9 a.m., right? And that's going to be even further travel. Even if we go to a Big 12, we're looking at that, that time difference thing. And we agree. Nobody wanted to see the Pac-12 dismantle, but that wasn't on the university. That was on the Pac-12 and them doing that crazy streaming deal, right? For the Pac-12 network, right? That was on them, and then they couldn't get a deal done. So the team's like, we're not going to stay here. You can't get a media deal done. We got to do what's best for our program. We would have stayed in the Pac-12. They would have hurt us financially, recruiting rise, and media rights, everything.
Right.
That was on the Pac-12. They had plenty of time to get a media deal.
But that just shows you, Lauren, who's still considered to be the flagship program out west. It's still SC. If SC was still in the Pac-12, guess what? The Pac-12 would still be standing. But when we left, when we decided to leave, and trust believe, we dragged along, we took along little brother.
Yeah,
little brother didn't have to go. Little brother, we didn't have to take little brother. Little brother, we brought them along because they're part of the LA market. But trust and believe, if we're still out west, then the entire Pac-12 is still intact. It's the fact that SC decided to leave. It's the fact that the SC decided to leave and the entire conference folded. So that shows you who still holds the power out west. So I appreciate you showing, but like that video for us. Hit that like button
and I think a lot of that has to do with it as well, is that UCLA, with their financial struggles, the Big Ten, they couldn't pass up that money. The Big Ten wanted that LA market, right? They wanted to be able to have, game. Yeah, the Big Ten wanted to have every game slot of games, right? They wanted the 11 o'clock, well, talking Central Time, the 11 o'clock, 2:30, and the 6:30. You know what I'm saying? They wanted a slot for every game. So they wanted those California and that West Coast market. So they were throwing out some big money to them teams, and the Pac-12 couldn't counter. The Pac-12 didn't have nothing going, no media rights. So I don't blame any of the teams for leaving. The university.
Shout out to Tobias, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. He's one of our regulars on the channel, man. Shout out to you, Tobias. He said, I got 2013 USC. What's up, fellas? Appreciate you being here, bro.
Man, Tobias, I hope it's not 20. I hope it's not a 2013 game, because I mean that's a game that Iowa wants to be in. Like we don't need to be in no close game with these guys with their ability to run the football, and especially in these type elements, the best thing we can do is hop out on these guys offensively and help our defense stop their run by, getting them in some situations to where they can't just stick to the run. And if they do, it help us out because we got a lead in their burning clock. Man, I can't believe Texas, Mr. Leon, Tobias, I can't believe Texas A&M South Carolina blew that game. 30-3 at halftime. Let's go, fellas. Tobias, I don't like the weather either, man, but hey, it's football. We about to get this win. Rain, sleet, snow, hail, whatever. We about to get this win.
Yeah, the weather scares me. Yeah, I think young Tiny said he was out at the game. Tobias, you out there at the game?
I don't think young Tiny or Tobias is at the game. I think they're just saying in general.
Oh, okay.
I know baby T is at the Battle of the Real South Carolina basketball game. So she gave her tickets to a fan, she said.
Okay.
She wrote that under our pregame video. She wrote that under our pregame film study report because I had asked on there, do you think she's gonna be at the game in the rain? But she said she's going to the basketball game.
Yeah, don't forget, man. After the game, man, I think it's at 8 Eastern time. The Lady Trojans, man, face off against South Carolina women's tonight. That's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a good one.
Tobias in Georgia. Yeah, Tobias in Georgia, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, let me call out some scores real quick before we kick it off. Texas A&M looked like they pulled it out against
South Carolina. They blew it.
They came back. They were down 30-3 at the half. They pulled it out 31-30. Right now, Michigan is still down to Northwestern. It's 1:14 left. It's 22-21. LSU just took the lead back on Arkansas.
That's not good. That's not good for us.
Yeah, I know. LSU just took the lead back on Arkansas. Right now, they're up 23-22.
So you know what that game has been billed as? The Arkansas LSU game, the battle of Coach O. The winner get Coach O to come back.
I heard Arkansas was looking at getting Franklin from Penn State. That was at Penn State.
No, Franklin is in talks with Virginia Tech.
Is he? Okay.
Yes.
I heard they were making a run in Franklin.
Franklin and Virginia Tech is in talks. He's pretty much probably going to be a lock to beat Tech. Right now, it's been reported that Orgeron it might be up for, not saying he's going to be hired, but in talks with Arkansas. And Orgeron already, Coach O. And Coach O said he want to go back to LSU too. That's why they've been building this game.
I saw that he said he wouldn't mind going back to LSU. I saw that.
Yeah, and so that's why they built this Arkansas versus LSU game. That's why they building this Arkansas game. The winner get Coach O on social media. Yeah, it's crazy wet monsoon out there, man.
Yeah, we get ready to kick it off. Get ready to kick it off here. Get ready to kick it off. It's that time. It's that time. The monsoon, the rainbow.
And it looks like
last heavy rain game, Coliseum.
Let's see.
Beat Notre Dame 45.
I wasn't even looking. I had looked away from the TV. Who won the toss?
I don't know.
Who won the toss?
I looked away also. I don't know.
I looked away.
You know Leon.
Yeah, I seen him out there doing it.
Look like it's a pretty good turnout.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Iowa in a situation like we were in, right? Like they have not played good coming to the West Coast. Like I'm talking about for some years, right?
Right.
I remember their coach.
Look like we kicking off today.
We
kicking off today, man. We not starting with the ball.
So which means most likely we didn't win the toss, but he didn't want to come back to play on the West Coast when they had lost to Arizona a few years ago. But
who's that?
He has to now. He has to now being in the Big Ten.
Right.
But they also have a 12-game losing streak against ranked opponents. Iowa does when they play. So they in kind of them situations like we were, like going up to Nebraska, going up to Purdue. They're trying to get the monkey off their back.
Yeah, hold on. I almost forgot.
That was a pretty decent return, man.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty
you
good
way
return,
behind, man. You way behind, bro. Look like
we know this. It's every week.
It's a surprise, man. They came out throwing the ball.
Return.
They came out throwing the ball. Leon, what's going on, bro?
Well, I haven't got
What's up with you, Leon?
Watching the game.
I don't know what to do.
Huh? Yeah. So how you feel about the game, Leon? How you feel, my man?
I'm feeling good, man. Let me put this on mute because when I talk to y'all, I watch it on mute.
Spinning.
Okay, I got you.
But looks like Iowa's coming out passing the ball.
Right.
But I feel good, man. I feel that we're gonna do what we need to do today, man.
They came out doing the opposite, right? They came out doing the opposite.
That's why I said we need to be patient and let's see what they try to do and let.
Well, you know why?
Lynn. Huh?
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, they came out. They came out passing because they know our whole game plan is to stop the run. Now on that 1st and 10, that's a good play because now they're behind the sticks. Now they behind the sticks, right? So they saying they're gonna load the box, come out, but somebody just went out, so they must have got a first down already.
We're playing a 4-3. Who's that? Damn.
I'm not saying we're loading the box. I'm saying why they come out passing as their game plan. They're like they're gonna come out and do whatever they can to stop the run, and so. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
2nd and 10 here.
Yeah.
Right down the field.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Leon. I know what you're saying. Look like
right down the field.
I think I'm way ahead of y'all.
Gronkowski, you probably ahead of me. They started Williams and Conley at corner. Nicholson, I don't know if Nicholson hurt. I haven't heard anything about Nicholson being hurt.
I saw my damn warm-ups. I saw Nicholson not damn warm-ups. I don't know why they didn't start Nicholson.
BC and Conley at safety. At corners.
Yeah, so they came out doing the opposite. They came out throwing the ball.
Yeah, it's 3rd down already for me.
It's 3rd down for you already?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's 1st down for me, and they just ran the ball for 4 yards. But so far, this quarterback, he's been on point through the air. Our D line is getting no push.
Hey,
man.
maybe the Iowa coach trying to show he can be Lincoln Riley better than Lincoln Riley.
What he doing is he know our whole plan is going to be to stop the run, and we're going to be giving up a lot of man on outside. But he wants to Good tackle, Ramsey. He still got a couple more yards, but it's all right.
4th down.
Thanks, Leon.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, we got to mute Leon.
All right, if you just joined us, we appreciate you joining.
I don't know if they're going for it or not. Leon, take over. Go ahead, Leon. Go ahead, Leon. You're ahead of us. So are they lining up for the field goal?
We appreciate you joining the live. Like that video as you come in. Continue to share the content as we continue to grow the channel. We appreciate you. This is our 3rd season.
Looks like Iowa took a time out to think about it. It's 4th and 1.
Well, the problem is if they don't get it, then that drive you may net 0 yards. I mean 0 points. So you're on the road, it's in the rain, you don't get it, you slip, something happened, you know,
we all know that when you're on the road, take the points.
Take the points. You take the points. Now you can risk it and go for it. You might get it.
It's 4th and 1. It's 4th and 1, and defensively, what I've seen from my team all year, I would go for it. As far as the ground game, I would go for it on every 4th and 1. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
and most coaches they see that.
You say, Leon, looks like they're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, again, we came out. Well, they came out doing, you know, what we anticipate they would do, throwing the ball, and it's mainly like Chris said, because we stacked the box.
Watch the fake.
I think they can still get a first down, even if they don't
get out there. Come on, somebody come up. Somebody come up.
Yeah,
that's
it's 4th-and-1. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown.
But it looks like
there's a flag. There's a flag.
There's a flag. You said there's a flag on the play.
Well, the screen flashed that there was a flag.
Yeah, I saw the flag. I saw the flag drop. I wonder what the flag is for, though.
Oh, it's probably going to be pass interference. Because it was in the end zone where they threw it.
So looking at that
for a touchdown anyway.
It may have been holding. Looking at it was. Looking at it from the sky cam, from the overhead view, looked like the D-line got a pretty good push. So of course, you know, he rolled out, hit the receiver in the end zone. It's a flag regardless, so it would have been a first down.
Austin, no, that's not true, man. Both those long passes, both Conley and Sully were in position. It was just a good throw and a good catch, bro. They're not getting burnt. They were both right there. I mean, I don't believe that. I think he'll still call an aggressive game plan. It's not like the guys slipped or the guys were wide open. It was the touchdown pass was a pass that only the wide receiver was going to be able to catch, or was going to be an overthrow.
Yeah,
man,
what was that, about an 8-play drive?
Here's the thing. But here's the thing. This is what we asked for. Make them beat us through the air. And
right, that's what we asked for. Make them beat us through the air.
Like what we don't want to see is Iowa get in the game where they're pounding, long drive is taking 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Eating up the clock, limiting our possessions. So that's what we say every game, right? Stop the run. Make the quarterback prove he can beat us through the air. He done it on that drive. Now we got to see if he can consistently do it over the game, over the time length of the game.
See, actually, this is
actually, Leon. This right here plays into our hands if we take care of the ball and we come down and we do our job. Again, I don't expect for the kid to stay on the entire game like that. You know, he had a good first drive. That's good. That's great. But can he do it the entire game? That's the question.
Right. And this is what I said in the chat. If we don't stop him on the first drive, USC fans don't start losing. I mean, like, this is every week for the last 3 weeks, man. Like, they get a touchdown and everybody starts, oh man, here we go again. Like, everybody has to get into the flow. The coaches got to get into the flow. The players got to get into the flow. Okay, I mean, come on, give them some time. Let's see what happens.
That's the first time. That's a touchdown on the first drive of the game. We've given up a touchdown every first drive since the Michigan game.
David, appreciate you being here. Hit that like button, David.
And then before the Michigan game, we gave up a touchdown on the first drive to Illinois. Before that, we gave up a touchdown on the first drive to Michigan State, even against Georgia Southern Illinois. So we've been giving up touchdowns on the first drive of the game pretty much all year outside of 2 games.
Based on what I've seen the last 2 weeks, I got faith in Lynn too, bro. They got a touchdown. So what? Your corners aren't getting burnt. The corners were right there making the play on the ball. It was just a better pass and a better catch. Happens to everybody.
This is what we have to realize, right? We struggle to stop the run, and every game plan come into it. Everybody knows what we need to do. we say what? Make the other team quarterback beat us through the air, right? That's what happened. That's what happened on the drive. So I mean, it's what we asked for. It's what we wanted to see. He happened to do it. Let's see if he can continuously do it for the rest of the game.
Right.
Killing O'Connor starting at center.
Is he? Yeah. Gianluigi Reed, he had a pretty severe injury on last week. So even though he's taped up, I wouldn't expect for him to play today either.
So here's the good thing: Iowa had no trouble throwing the ball in the air in the weather. So our offense should be fine, right?
See what happens.
I think we're going to see the same Lincoln Riley we've seen all year. Balanced attack,
right. regardless of the weather.
Okay, it looked like we came out running the ball. King Miller.
Ooh.
We need to be able to run the ball. We can't be one dimensional, so we have to be balanced. Our offense is clicking when it's balanced.
Right.
You know what I think we need to do too is to get Mekhi Lemon off. He just can't be stationary in the slot. He needs to be on motion.
It's those passes at the line, man. It's those passes right at the line. We need to stop doing that, especially.
How did this happen already? Oh, okay, this is behind. Man, it was behind, man.
What's that? What was behind?
The tracker. It said Iowa touchdown. I was like, did we throw a pick six? Third down and long.
Yeah, third and 8. Yeah, so
and we know they have a good.
Wasted possessions, man. That's another thing. We can't have any wasted possessions. Again, these passes at the line of scrimmage, man. These DBs are going to be very aggressive, man. This is a very aggressive
and linebackers in discipline. But I understand why, trying to get our speed out in space.
But I get that, but they're right there at the line, man. You don't expect for anybody to really go deep like that in this type of weather, man. Because the track is slower, so it's gonna take them longer to get down the field.
So what's that? So we off the field and 3 and out already.
Yeah, 3 and out. That's what I'm saying. We can't have any wasted plays right there at the line of scrimmage.
We got it. That ball was a little bit behind him, but again, it hit his hands. I know it's wet and rainy.
You got to catch the ball. Like that's the thing I talk about. That's the thing I talk about with Jacoby, man. He inconsistent with his hands, bro. Like the ball hit him right in the chest. Even though it was a little bit behind, he got to catch that.
He had some issues in the first half of that Notre Dame game, catching the ball.
It's been a few games. It's been a few games.
Man.
Just like every game, Chris. Somebody want to drop a ball. But it's cool, man. You know, we used to it by now.
Yeah, he's had drops even in not the rain.
So we got a 3 and out on that first possession. Defense right back out on the field.
And a shank point.
They got a short field, man. They got pretty good field position there at their 49-yard line. So we put the defense right back out there, man. Be subject to the same thing, man. No drive on that. If that's the case, man, we might as well just run the ball for 3 downs if we're gonna do that. No passes at the line. Man. I don't want to see none of that.
I mean, we ran the ball on. So we did come out running the ball on it. That's
what I'm saying. Run it on second down too, though. We picked up 4 yards on that first play. Picked up 4 yards, running for another 4 yards. That's what I'm saying. Running for another 4 yards. Anything other than just throwing a pass right there at the line of scrimmage because their DB's coming up aggressively, man.
But that's why I said it without trying to say the play. Is that if the guy is right up on Mekhi, them little quick pass things ain't gonna work. Put him in motion so you can get him on the move. Them guys can't hang with him. So whatever.
Right.
I don't know why this is not working.
Gil Ruiz, appreciate you being here, my man. Well, what problem you got with the DC, Gil? What problem you got with D'Anton Lynn?
This has to go.
See,
Yeah,
I
what
told
problem
you,
you got with
these
Man,
SC fans, man, they consistent, boy. They
But
consistent.
Hey, what problem you got
Gil,
with
here,
him?
Gil, I don't think our issues is we talk about it every year. I mean, every week. I don't think this is solely on the defensive coordinator. It has a lot to do with the players and the execution.
Hold on. Who is this right here? Ball Gillian. Who is this? Ball Gillian. What's going on? Let me go ahead and get you up out of here, man, since you ain't got nothing else better to do.
I was like, wait.
Yeah, man. You ain't got nothing else better to do. All right, so ball goes back to Iowa.
Yeah, something good happened because
Iowa trying to prove something today, man. They trying to throw the ball.
Yeah, they trying to prove that he can throw it. The narrative, you have to remember, the narrative have been all week long that what's his name? Gronowski can't throw the ball. That's been the narrative. And I'm pretty sure, their fans here, their coaches here.
I don't think their game plan is to say, let's prove that this guy can throw the ball. I think their game plan is we about to get a whole lot of one-on-one shots because they're going to be so focused on trying to stop the run.
But even with that, the film doesn't say that this guy go down the field. The film says it didn't show that.
I think Kamari's hurt, yo.
Is he?
Kamari's off the field.
Yeah, look like
he got hurt on that long pass play.
It happened on long pass play. Well, we bring in Christian Pierce and we bring in Christian Pierce and Fitzgerald play back there. Hopefully, it's not a significant injury for Kamari Ramsey. He's one of the leaders on that defense. I'm trying to see if Nicholson is in the game.
No, he's not.
He's not. I don't know.
It looks like they had Kennedy Urlacher at nickel. They brung in Christian Pierce, Conley, and Sully at the corners.
But we say this all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
We don't see the injury, but it get to game day. Somebody got somebody.
Right. All right, so we got a 3 and out on that one. That's a good. Hey, that's good. So
that's what I'm saying.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's a win. But what I'm saying is, this is playing into our hands right here. Maybe the narrative got out that, and their coach, who is a human person too, wanted to prove that, hey, look, their quarterback can throw the ball. Maybe that was because I've never seen them pass the ball this much. They
I
have
hear what
maybe
you saying.
I
hear what you're saying, but I don't think they went in this game to say we're going in this game to prove our quarterback can throw the ball. I think they went in this game saying we know USC is going to sell out to try to stop the run, and we're going to have a lot of one-on-one matchups out there. So let's.
That hasn't stopped them all season, though. I've seen them in some situations in some games to where the box was loaded and they still ran the ball.
I don't think they came. I don't think they came in this game saying let's prove our quarterback can throw.
Austin Grisby, 27.
Alex Graham.
That's Alex Graham. Yeah, that's
Alex Graham, not Urlacher. My fault.
That's right. Alex Graham.
Yeah,
right.
Good to see the kid healthy. Well, I don't know how healthy, but at least he played and he healthy enough. Good to see. You know what I mean? He's been battling that injury since camp.
He got in the last game, and I think he also got in against Notre Dame at the end of the game.
I don't know.
All right, come on,
I know what we need to have a positive drive.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Joe,
these the first two drives, offensively, Iowa has played into our hands, especially by coming out and throwing on first down. I hope they continue. I think they've run the ball twice this whole game. I hope they continue to go to the air.
Hey, Gil, you still trying to get rid of the DC?
Oh, Leon,
you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. So what do you think, man? You think Riley come out and maybe change up that sit from that first series, throwing the ball right there at the line? Do we run the ball more? What do you think?
Considering we finna have terrible field position, you're gonna have to get off that line, off that goal line some kind of way. But he'll probably come out and pass. He'll probably come out and pass because that's what he was normally doing, coming out pass, then run.
Because Riley uses the pass to set up the run, while most teams run the ball to set up the pass.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in Michigan he came out running the ball.
This drive here was kind of fluky because we normally don't come out running the ball. So then they I mean, he sent Tanook Hines over to get baptized. Marvel did in that screen.
Nah, that
was Lemon.
That was Lemon on the screen, and then what's the name?
Lemon.
Dropped it on third down.
That's why I made it. That's why I made the comment about he needs to get him on the move. Like, stop all that. He just sitting there. If you're gonna do something, like, put him on the move. You know what I mean?
I mean, we seen that play last week where he motions him across the field, behind the line and do that bubble screen, throw it out to him. Then we got a fake off of that. We tried to do it against Notre Dame, and he ended up fumbling. So it's in the arsenal. I've seen it a few times this year. Gil Reeves, if he proves me wrong, that makes me happy.
This is our game, man. We gotta get this game, man. Let's go.
Oh, we got to. We're going to. I just hope Iowa keeps playing into our hand offensively and going to the air. Somebody said it.
Who?
I think it was Austin. Somebody said it, like on their third down, how wide open that Iowa player was. The quarterback just threw a bad pass. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's why we want him throwing the ball, to see if he could consistently make that play.
You think that running back was wide open?
That wide receiver was
a defensive player right there.
It was a wide receiver open on the out route on that third down. But that's why we want him throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To see if he can consistently do it. We'd rather you do that than you punish us on the ground.
Yeah, at least we got a chance to get the ball back, And
at least, right, we didn't give up 2 straight scoring drives this week.
Hey, yo, Elijah Page is a big dude, man.
Yeah,
he is, man. There go the screen. He caught it that time. He took his glove. Your boy took his gloves off, man.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, you don't need them on in the rain.
Right. Feel that ball.
Because the thing about with the gloves, man, they'll hit them gloves and bounce right off.
Slip right off. Their stickiness go away when you wet.
Right.
So we're gonna have Waymo back for Oregon next week?
I doubt
don't think so, man.
I doubt it.
I know they said 46 weeks, but I don't see it.
No, he's questionable for this game.
Yeah,
he's not dressed. He's not dressed. He's on the sidelines in all black.
Did we get a penalty or something? We still hadn't gotten 10 yards yet?
Yes, we had. We
did? Okay, I must have missed it. My bad. I must have missed it.
I must have missed it because I just seen we couldn't run.
I didn't see us get 10 yards. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see that.
What are you talking about? They ran it for a first down with King Miller.
That's what I'm saying, Leon. I didn't see that one.
Yeah. It was.
I see that. I thought that was second down.
Nah, the King Miller got the first down.
Okay. There you go, Jacoby. Jacoby took them gloves off and catching it.
All of them need to really. All of them.
He should take them out the first game.
All of them need to take off those gloves, man. You don't need those gloves in the rain.
Michigan came back and won the game against Northwestern.
They came back and won it 24-22.
Yeah, they won it. That's good for us.
24-22.
Yeah, second down and 2. Look how close the linebackers is playing up, man. First down. You see how close them linebackers playing up to stop the run?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yo, y'all can't.
What it was 4? They get the sack with 4.
Yo, Alani know I need to tighten up, man.
Who's that?
Alani know I need to tighten up.
Look like they got pressure with 4.
Well,
like they got a sack with 4. Who?
That was 4.
Yeah, they got pressure with 4 like that.
What I always talk about, what happened with the, you know what I'm saying? I always talk about when teams can get pressure with 4 against your offense and generate pressure and all that and drop 7, it's tough to play offense.
No. When you see a situation like that and they rushing 4, man, the quarterback need to step up and run that ball, man. You just pick a lane and run.
That man didn't have no time. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
But what I'm saying is, you pick a lane and run, man. Just pick a lane and run. You see them rushing 4, you pick a lane because guess what? Everybody else going back into coverage. So you pick a lane and run for 5 or 6 yards. That's how you get them out of it.
That pocket collapsed in 3 seconds from the inside and the outside.
Are you ahead? Oh, what would you say, Chris?
That pocket on that sack, it collapsed in 3 seconds from the outside and the inside.
Well, really,
man,
you want to get the ball. You want to get the ball out of your hand in 2.5 seconds anyway.
Yeah, but when they rushing 4 and dropping 7. Hey, y'all see Tanuk? You see how wet it is? Did you see Tanuk's like slide for like 5 yards?
Yeah, like the busted behind.
Something happened because Leon, what is it? Delay a game?
Yeah, because Leon.
No, we didn't get the first.
On 4th and 1.
Offensively,
nobody blocked the linebacker. Nobody blocked the
getting
linebacker.
Beat up front. Getting beat up front.
It wasn't. No, they didn't get beat up front. The defensive lineman got taken out. Nobody blocked 43. Should have caught an audible and let Mekhi Lemon get that shit out in the flat. There was nobody out there.
Offensively, it hadn't started off the
And I was ain't no run lanes been opening up on not one run play. But that defensive lineman was offsides anyway. I don't know how they didn't call it. Look at his head.
It's the Big Ten.
They're not gonna call holding in the trenches or offsides in the trenches. You just got to jump all the way offside for them to call it.
Number 73. 73 missed that block. He pulled in and missed. That's offensive line. The guard. He pulled and didn't block nobody.
No, number 73 is the tackle.
It was 77 that missed him.
No, it was 73.
No, 77. He double teamed with the center.
He did?
73 pulled on the left side. 73 pulled and missed it. Watch number 73 on the left that pulls. Pull to the right.
I just reminded me I can watch it again.
Which is the guard. 73 is the guard. The left guard.
I don't know how many more chances we're going to get like this, man. Especially with Iowa going 2 and out. They're playing into our hands, but we're not moving the ball. We haven't been past midfield in the 2 possessions that we've had. We haven't been past midfield yet.
One of them games we need like Nebraska. Defense win us another to keep us in it to offense get to going. But expect, since the run game, there's nothing in being opening up. Not many positive things going in the run game. I wouldn't be surprised if people would be complaining because we start seeing another Riley like we normally see, where it start going, pass heavy.
Pass heavy. Well, you got to win by any means necessary, man. You can't just
expect
for him to just stick run, man, and it's not working. That's like, you're gonna continuously bang your head into a wall trying to.
But here's where the struggle come in, B, and I always say it. When a defensive line can beat you with 4 and drop 7, it makes it tough to play offense. And right now, their front 4 is winning. This is what happened against Notre Dame. Their front 4 was able to stop the run and get pressure with 4 and drop 7. So there needs to be a conversation had with this offensive line. This is what I was saying in our film study breakdown. Are you going to let these guys – I know they have a good defense and good defensive line, but are you going to let these guys whip you all night?
Chris, you're absolutely right. 73 pulled, but there was 2 guys sitting there. He was either going to take 43 or 6. He took 6 and 43 made the play.
The inside closest guy.
They were both right there. He had to choose one. That play was going nowhere.
He passed 43 and went to the outside guy. You take the closest inside guy.
Got an injury time.
Let's see what they do on defense.
That's one of our players that's down on the ground. Who is that?
Hey, Ramsey
down on the ground. So we just lost 2 players, man. Ramsey's out. He's on a bicycle right now, and we looks like we just lost a defensive lineman. Is down on the ground right now.
Yeah, I think Ramsey's ankle. They're showing him on the sideline.
Yeah, those numbers for the year, we might be able to get him to come back next year. But again,
it's Keyshawn Silver.
Silver. He's down.
Guess what? Now look what I was doing. I was okay. Let's get back to our game plan. They come out, and what they do. All right, now they start. Let's run the ball. First down, 4 yards.
Well, here's the thing. Our offense is not doing anything. So they're ahead by 7. Why not get back to their game plan or their typical game plan running the ball if our offense is not going to do anything? Our offense got to put some
Injured
pressure on him. What you're
Ramsey.
doing is, that's Silver. It looked like he's holding his left elbow. It might be his left arm. Maybe it's even his left shoulder. He's going back to he's going on the tent right now.
Kobe Pepe time.
Hey, that's not a big loss.
Stop it.
Hey, 4th and 9 didn't say that. Tobias said that.
Who is Demon?
Who?
Damon wears the green dot now because Ramsey forced.
I think he was typing Devin.
Desmond Stevens. Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Terrence, man?
Terrence, what's up? What's up, Terrence?
See, Tobias, you spreading in the comments.
What the comments say?
The same thing you just said. Run the ball again on 2nd down, 1st down. Here we go. They came out throwing. We didn't take advantage of the opportunity. Expect a heavy dose of this run game the rest of the game. We didn't take advantage of the opportunity. Was able to get them off the field. They were throwing, which was playing into our hand. And now they about to try to Austin. That's what I said from the get-go, man. 1st down defense was going to be the biggest importance to this game, man. And again,
make the tackle. Okay.
Another 4 or 5 yards on 1st down on the ground. Expect this the rest of the game. We had an opportunity. We got them throwing. They was throwing the ball, came out throwing the ball, playing it to our hand. Now they like, okay, forget. We just gonna run the ball. We just gonna play our game and run the ball. Not doing anything fancy. Not even running counters. Nothing. Just straight ahead.
That was a good tackle by Cam Crawford. 3rd down.
No, didn't Cam change his name?
Cam Crawford.
Yeah, to Crawford. Crawford,
Okay,
not
yeah.
Fountain no more.
Yeah.
What happened, Leon?
Don't fuck around, yo. Pass interference. And the 3rd and 8.
That's the Carlos. That's the Carlos.
And that's the Carlos too.
So he's not injured. He must have not started to do the disciplinary action or something.
Yo, he turned his head like this and then turned back and jumped into the. Come on, bro.
It was 3rd and 5.
Yeah, he turned for a second, saw the ball coming, and then it looked. Hold on.
He should have just turned around.
To be fair, Leon, it looked like the receiver just grabbed it. It looked like the receiver.
No, the receiver.
I don't think that was a pass interference, man.
The receiver stopped.
The receiver, but he still grabbed him though. He still hugged him. The receiver hugged him.
Yeah, trying to act like he was trying to catch the ball, but
the receiver hugged him.
But yo, turn around and it's an interception. Hit him right in the middle of his back. Turn around.
He didn't have no idea where the ball was at.
I think he saw it. He saw it.
Nah, because all he had to do was turn around, like Leon is saying. He looked back, but he lost. He didn't know where the ball was at. But here we. Seems like the team starts games in a mental haze at times.
Yo, watch this inside route right here.
Again. Another 4 yards on 1st down on the ground.
Good defense.
Another 4 yards on the ground rushing the ball.
Come on, tighten up and hold him to a field goal, man. Come on.
Have to.
That offensive line, man, is blocking. That offensive line is blocking, man.
Let me ask you this, B. Are you seeing this offensive line do anything different than every other offensive line this year against our defense in the run game?
No.
I'm not.
No, they just holding their block, man. They're holding their block.
Now they okay. Come on, make the
And look, and your boy ain't even started running yet, B.
Who?
Gronkowski, whatever, however you say it, Gronowski. Normally, this red zone is his time.
What's that? Another 5 yards? First down?
Well, it's 3rd and 5, so
Okay.
if he ran it for 5 yards on 3rd down on this one, it's a first.
Where's Cortland Jones at, man? Put some beef in the middle of that line, yo.
Boy, he ran that for 7-8 yards.
That's what I'm saying, man. But I don't understand why. Well, I'll leave it alone, Chris. I'll leave it alone.
You don't understand.
We talk about every week, man. When we talk about us not being able to stop the run, man.
We can't stop the run. That's it. That's plain and simple. That's the answer. We can't stop the run.
I don't understand. It don't matter who we put in there, man. It don't matter.
We can't stop. Right. It don't matter what front we run. We done seen 5-man, 6-man, 4-man, 4-3, 4-2. No matter what we've been in, we have not been able to stop the run.
That's why I say it's a talent thing. We do not have.
We agree.
We do not have a nose. We do not have a nose that can sit there in the middle and take on a double team and not freaking get moved. That's what we need.
And we don't
somebody who can sit in the middle, take on double teams, and just do not get moved. I'm not moving off the spot right here.
And we don't have linebackers that fill the right gaps and come downhill.
But we got all of this, NFL coaching though, man. Come on, man. You can put me in position, right?
But you got to make the play.
You got to make the play, but it don't look like we even look. These running backs not getting touched until they 4 or 5 yards down the field.
You know why? You know why? Because the players are in position and the offensive line is moving them out of position. When you have your 3 technique, right? We brought somebody in 330, 340 plus pounds that we thought was going to be what Leon was just describing. We haven't got the return on investment. You look at it, he's getting washed out, completely removed.
Either one of them.
Right. That's the problem. The coaches is putting them in a position, but the offensive line is moving them out of position.
I tell you what, if Jamion Winfield,
what's up?
If Jamion Winfield or Tom comes in next year and they wind up starting, we know why.
Right.
Because they're not getting moved off the spot.
J.A., what's going on, my man? Hold on,
John. Red Fox, what's good?
I don't think it's the linebacker. Yo, here's the thing. Like Chris just said, if you have your guy that's lined up in the 3 technique and he winds all the way out there where the defensive end should be,
or back 5 yards.
I don't care what kind of linebacker you got, he ain't stopping that.
Or
right.
back
the hole's big enough to drive a car
back with the linebackers.
Right.
I said, or your 3 technique is like we seen on skates. They 4 and 5 yards back with the linebackers.
That too.
J.A., what's going on, man? Appreciate you joining the live.
Man, I haven't heard y'all. I just had to jump on,
I thought you was at the game.
Hey, man, I don't know. I kind of think that we kind of playing into their game plan of what they do every single game. And what I mean by that is I would have just punted the ball.
Well, here's the thing, right? I thought you was at the game, though, John. I thought you said you was going to the game.
We gonna punt it.
Are you there, John?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I thought did you go to the game?
No, I didn't go today. I was gonna go, but man, I got my nieces and my nephew with me.
Okay.
I can't have them sit. They 8 and 7. I can't have them sitting in the rain like that.
This is why I don't fault Raleigh for going for it on 4th and 1. For one, that's his game plan. We've been doing it all year. We have a high level of success for it. 2, look at the defense on the field and what I was doing. The defense ain't gonna get too many stops. You have to stay aggressive when we have to score to stay in this game.
Here's the thing, though.
Nah, I'm not doing it. I don't care what. I'm like,
let me comment on what J-Dub said. J-Dub said we're that's the problem. We're depending on freshmen to come in and give us talent and give us championship talent depth. The problem is when Lincoln Riley came in, they had nothing from the Helton era, bro. So all these players you're seeing are players that they developed. G-Day is a redshirt. Well, I think he's a sophomore. You got Devin in there. You got Thanos in there, who's a freshman. Who else is playing defensive tackle? I don't know why Kobe Pepe's not playing more unless he's still hurt. You got Carlon Jones, who's a redshirt freshman. We don't have any. We don't have
that's cool. That's cool for the that's cool for down the line. I'm talking about right now, today at this game. This game right here, I'm looking at like who I'm playing.
I'm talking about this game. That's all we got. We don't have any juniors and seniors on their defensive line.
Yeah, because like next year it's gonna be way different.
Tompkins the only junior we got. Tompkins the only junior we got in
exactly. If you look at Ohio State, you go look at Oregon, you go look at the teams Georgia, look at their defensive line. They're all juniors and seniors.
Yeah, they've been stacking classes.
Exactly.
And if you look at those lines too, they got 300 plus guys too that's in that situation. Like I always say, I think our best interior defensive linemen are undersized. Our most talented, best interior defensive lineman that play on the inside is undersized. You just need 300-pounder line. We have one. It just hasn't manifested itself.
We got two.
When we got him in the portal, that's what we brought him in for. The number one ready to be that plug that, like Leon was describing earlier, to not be moved on. And we haven't seen the return on investment.
I'm not running that play. I'm not running that fourth down play though, like at all. Not in this game. Now I'll do it normally, but not in this game because it's raining. They got a little momentum. They stop us here. You got to look at both sides of perspective, right? And it's like, okay, he probably got something dialed up that he know that could work, but it didn't. And it's like I'd rather just punt him down. I'd rather play a positional football field game. Like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Y'all scored already, but I'm gonna put it down there, and then let my defense come up with something because we had just stopped them. We had just stopped them, though. If we didn't just stop them,
here's the thing about it, right? They got the ball 3 times, 2 times that they scored, right? So going straight down the field with no opposition, right? You've seen this defense all year, right? You've seen this defense struggle both on the ground in the pass game, everything, right? You have to stay aggressive. One, you guys cursed the man out, called him the worst coach ever when he trusted the defense against Illinois and said he scored too fast because he trusted the defense, right? Because
I think Killian O'Connor's hurt, yo.
He's hurt.
So that means he probably wasn't ready to come back, but
it's Elijah Page. That's Elijah Page.
Oh, don't scare us like that, because I'm gonna say that means
still our left tackle though, man. That's still our left tackle though, bro.
Oh, here we go.
But you can move Tobias Raymond over the left tackle.
We played the last.
Or Justin Tuano. You can move Justin over, put Tobias at the other tackle, and bring in Kaylon Miller.
Yeah.
The size in this game. Can I let me interject for a minute. The size in this game, man, is not shaping up to be good. I understand this is just the first half, but it's 14-0. We've already lost 3 players in the first half. It's not shaping up right now, man. I'm just being objective. It's not shaping up right now.
And we got Oregon next week.
I didn't even think about Oregon. We need
to get it, but this how it is.
Oregon.
You got to get past this game, man.
But we played 3 games without Page, and I can be honest. I think the offensive line played better when he was out. He's a big body, but he tends to miss a lot of blocks and things himself. I think the offensive line played a lot better because I was wondering if they was going to even bring him back to start to keep things going the way it was.
Right. I'm not going for it on that fourth down.
I'm kind of in agreement with
Chris, I'm not.
I'm in agreement with John, man. On that 4th and 1, I believe I would have punted the ball.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. At all. Like that's not even that's not even something to think about. Like I'm like,
we're only down one possession. I mean, one touchdown. We're only down 1 score. Make them drive the length of the field. Maybe the defense come up with something positive.
Right.
And we get the ball back as opposed to going
giving it up with them, giving it up to them on our 48.
Yeah, and
You know, like no. Like I'll play that game with you right now, and we got the ball coming back in the second half. So it's like now we playing catch up. You know, which is the game they want.
We was playing catch up anyway.
I know, but that's fine.
I want to play catch up down 7 to play catch up down 14.
14.
So what you have seen from this defense all year, you don't think they still drive the field?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Well, I'd rather give it that chance.
Hindsight is 2020 because we didn't get it. It's easy to say we should have punted.
Yeah, but
knowing our defense and what our defense
sometimes
and knowing what our defense has given up. You guys are the same people. You guys are the same people.
Are you telling me that you would rather play from the 48 than to play from the 12? Is that what you're telling me?
What I'd rather do is knowing the deficiencies of my defense and knowing they're going to give up more points, that if it's 4th and 1, I'm going for it to keep my offense on the field, especially with the high percentage.
But I'd rather take my chances at like
let me finish saying what I'm saying, because you and B are the same people who criticize Riley for scoring too fast against Illinois and trusting his defense. So now wait. You are the same people who criticized him and said he scored too fast against Illinois and trusting the defense. Why would you trust the defense? But now you're saying in this game,
you're talking about hold on. When you make a statement like that, you got to give context.
Let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement. Now you're saying he should have trusted the.
Yeah, let him go, B-Jinx.
Now you're saying he should have punted the ball and trusted the defense.
All right, so you got to give context whenever you make a statement like that. There was a different situation where it wasn't raining. We were on the road. Hey, look, our defense wasn't used to stopping the body. I agree. But in a situation like this, to where the weather conditions aren't great, we're already having trouble with moving the ball. We're only down 1 score. You punt the ball, and hopefully your defense can come up with a 3 and out. That's what I'm saying. Give context, though, Chris. You're not giving context.
The context is you saying he should have trusted the defense. He should have punted the ball and trusted the defense. The
context is you need to tell your boy to start catching the damn ball.
He got hit on that play.
He got the pass interference. No, the context.
Hold on. He got the pass interference, but the ball went right through his hands.
Yeah, but the context. All right. Let me get on this one. All right, so the context is I'd rather, even if my defense is doing bad, okay, or let's say our defense is doing bad, would you rather have your defense play on your same 48 or you got to play them on their own 12? Or they own 10 or 20. I'd rather you basically give them another 50 yards to go ahead and do their thing. It's like, I
think you totally
in the first quarter of your first possession.
You're totally not listening to what I'm saying, because I've said it, and I think it's totally it's the reason I don't have a problem with him going for it on there, because the insufficiencies of our defense. It was 4th and it was 1 yard. The success we've had this year and the importance of our offense staying on the field, I trust our offense more than our defense. I think our offense should be able to get 1 yard. I thought they would be able to get 1 yard.
Well, just like right now.
Well, my thing is the other thing you gotta factor in too is the weather, man. It's the rain. It'll be different, man, if it was dry conditions. That's different. Same way it was when he allowed Lemon to throw that ball in the rain and he fumbled the ball, man. You gotta factor that in also.
They got the freshman in the game.
Here's the thing: the rain ain't stopping Iowa from running for 4 and 5 yards.
No, I'm not talking about Iowa.
They got James Johnson in that freshman. They got James Johnson number 10.
What's he play, receiver? I thought he played
running back.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. They moved him. They moved him.
Don't he play corner too?
Yeah, they moved him.
They moved him to offense.
Yeah.
They help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,500 yards rushing.
Number 10 is what's that wide receiver name?
James Johnson.
It's not Tanook.
Corey Sims.
Tanook is 16.
It's not the other kid. It's not the light-skinned kid.
Yeah, the light-skinned kid with the tattoos is number 10.
Corey Sims.
No, it's not him. James. No, they moved James Johnson, the running back.
Yeah, he's number 10.
That's right. When they moved him, they changed his number.
Yeah, Corey Sims is 22.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed Corey Sims to 22. At first, Corey Sims was number 10.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, I got you.
Ooh, we got away with a holding, but I'll take it.
They called a holding. I'm surprised they called a holding on
Iowa.
Lane on that pass play.
You said they did or
At
they
least,
didn't?
They did. That's how we got the first down.
At least on this drive, some holes are starting to get opened up.
Yeah, but you could have waited that out for another drive if you went for the 4. Like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Hey, you know what, right?
What's that?
Talking about the page you got hurt.
No. I'm talking about as far as the offensive line opening up holes. This offensive line that's in there now got more experience with each other.
Yeah,
Then with
that's what I was
Pages on
saying.
there? Hey, Tobias, you
Like,
talking
West
about with
Virginia's nice,
Pages
man.
on there? They got more
No,
experience.
with Page out.
First down,
That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I misspoke. With Page out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Here we go, Jacoby.
We played 3 or 4 games without him. All right, Leon, talk to the defense. We're gonna score here. Talk to the defense so we can get off this field and get the ball back. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm making a call.
Okay, go on mute then, so we don't hear.
Go on mute, Leon.
Hey, Coach Lynn, how you doing, man?
Oh, okay. He been funny.
You see this, man?
I'm on the pod. Everybody wants you to tighten up, all right?
He got us good. He got us good with that one. Hey, Leon, you got me good.
I was about to put him on mute, right?
Yeah, he got us good.
Yeah, I was about to put him on mute. He said, "Hold on, Coach Lynn."
Hey, yo, y'all didn't know I had Coach Lynn on speed dial?
No, I
I thought I told y'all.
Man. I didn't know you had him on
We got to
speed dial.
score here, baby. We got first and goal. We got to score. We got to get
I told y'all that.
Hey, Leon, that was good. Hey, I sure thought you was. Leon, that was real good.
Hey, Joe, was that a Lane Kiffin play, man? He talking about Lane, Jacoby Lane. I like that little shovel pass, Leon.
Hey, what does LFG stand for?
Number 90.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Let's up and go.
I had to think about it.
Let's go. They talking crazy about my boy Lincoln Riley and Danton Lynn. They talking crazy. They ain't got no faith in him.
No, I never questioned.
I never said we wasn't gonna win the game.
I
I'm
ain't
talking
say
about.
y'all.
I never said we wasn't gonna win the game. I'm talking about.
Who you talking about then? Who you talking about, Leon?
There's some people in the comments, man. They talking crazy.
I love we went to the Wild. We went to the Wildcat. We ain't seen a Wildcat since what's her name was out. Since Waymon got in.
Yeah.
Who that? Put Brian Jackson in for that too.
BJ scored that.
Yeah. We ain't seen the Wildcat since Waymo.
That's a big brother coming downhill.
He remind me so much of Lindell White, man.
Oh, that's a big dude.
He need to put on that dark visor.
He remind me so much of Lindell White, man. That kid, Brian Jackson.
Yeah, he big, man.
I just hate he been dealing with turf toe all season long, man. I just hate.
See, I've been having a challenge with us not coming out there because a lot of offenses I've been looking at like Lane Kiffin and even Sark, and like they're even putting their quarterback underneath the center a lot, and they're bringing the tailbacks downhill. So like, because the tailback already has the momentum, as opposed to doing like what we did right now, which is great. We scored, that's fine. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of these offensive coordinators that are actually putting their quarterbacks under center. Like when we was all youngsters, that was. Come on, man. I mean, we all 40 plus, right?
You don't think Brian Jackson catching the shotgun, he had a full head of steam by the time he got to the line?
Yeah, but also you have the full set of steam if you bring the quarterback. I'm just talking about giving people different options of things to see. That's all.
It's the same difference. And then we do go under center. We've been under center a few times. Sometimes when we go under center, we just let Maava jump over the top with it.
What's her name did that a couple games ago. He won a center like the whole at Ole Miss.
If I'm not mistaken, on the 4th and 1 play, we were just under center.
True.
But I'm saying Lane Kiffin went under center like the whole.
No. But we're talking about.
But they're changing it, and then what's his name did the same thing.
J.A., you talking about when
Sarkisian.
he was here, or when
No, I'm talking
What's up, Nate?
about since he been at Ole Miss. Like a couple of games ago, if you look at it, like the whole series, I'm like, damn, he went under center. Like, wow. I mean,
I don't think he calling the plays down there, J.A.
Yeah.
Charlie White's calling those plays down there.
I'm not hating on my squad. I'm just telling y'all we can switch it up just a little bit.
Right, J-Dub. We got to move them up front. We got to get some negative plays on first down. That was my biggest key going to this game, was going to be how many yards we give up on first down defensively. And if we continue to give up 4 and 5 yards on the ground on first down, it's going to be hard for us to get off the field.
I'm blitzing every play right now. Might get caught.
David says, open up the playbook for these guys. They truly believe they can beat us.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Raider Cujo, welcome back, man. I'm a Chargers fan, but it's still cool. All up. Here's the thing. When you have an issue with stopping the run, any team you play against gonna have confidence that they can beat you. Because all they're going to say is we're going to run the ball, we're going to have time of possession, and our defense, all they're going to ask their defense to do is just make it tough and make a couple of stops. Yeah, Joey, that's what I'm talking about.
But Chris, we done seen right now, this team is really like, oh no, we could go to they rather go to the pass than the run, because they've been passing way more than they normally do.
And that's what we want them to do. But if you look at that third drive, they went right back to what they do, and that was they ran the ball down. The second drive, they messed up. They got off the field because they was trying to pass and continue to do what they did the first time, and they couldn't do it. They had to punt, and guess what they did? They came back to the third drive. It was run. 3rd and 5, run. 3rd and 4, run.
Iowa 1st and 10. Let's see what they do. Let's see what the defense does.
Hey, that's our boy Kicked it into the end zone, B.
Hey, they got Floyd Boucard, G-Day, Lucas, and Shelby on the line.
It looked like Braylon Conley back out there.
Yep. And Selly.
Is Selly out there?
Man, Nicholson must have. I wonder if Nicholson. Do anybody know if Nicholson got banged up this week or any?
No, I think it may have been a situation, and a lot of times, these cats get in trouble. Maybe he didn't come to the weight room, they didn't watch film. They watch a lot of that stuff, practice, off the field issues, a lot of that stuff we don't know. It's not that they banged up; they just, 19, 20-year-old kids, man. They're gonna do crazy things.
Right. So let's see how this drive. We stopped them to 1 yard on first down, which is a win for us, right? Especially since we've been giving up 4 or 5, 6 yards on the run on first down. So let's get them behind the stick. We got to make this. We want them throwing the ball. We
got Floyd. We got Floyd in there right now. Isn't Floyd 88, right?
Floyd 88.
Hey, in 2 years, man, or maybe even next year, this defensive line gonna be scary, man. With
they're gonna be the most scariest defensive line in the whole nation.
Scary, man.
And it's going because now we're gonna have the 5-star depth behind the 5-star starters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you got Pepe now, Winfield now coming, and linebackers. And our linebackers, we're gonna have 2 classes of, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, my man?
Wide open.
All right, it's 3rd and 5.
I'm gonna tell you like this too. The defensive backs are gonna be good. They're getting
they're young too.
Yeah. They're getting a lot of experience on the fire.
It looked like that was 2-3 man that had
wide
him in the flat. I don't know why he
Desmond
wide
Stevens.
open.
Hey, Leon.
Yo.
You must call Leon Swan. Not Dan Leon.
He called the wrong man. He called the wrong man.
Hey, that was Stevens man wide open like that. Why did he hold on like that?
That's not the Dan Lynn's fault. That's a player not doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, that was Stevens man. He
call it what it is, y'all. Everybody always wants to put it on Danton Lynn, but you got players not doing what they're supposed to do. But I know.
So Leon, that same out route right there, that was the out route that somebody was talking about earlier that was open when the quarterback just couldn't make the throw. That flat was
here's the thing. I don't know what made 2-3 hold up the way he did. He saw the man go out into the flat. That's his responsibility.
He ran right across his face.
But he jumped in. But he jumped in and then back jumped out.
You know what it looked like to me? It looked like 10 people was playing man and one was playing zone. It looked like when he stopped, he dropped back, and it was like he was playing zone, but everybody else was playing man.
So evidently, he was the only one that missed the call.
Right.
He's the one that makes the call.
How you make the call and you still miss it? How that happen?
He might have missed the adjustment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but he was playing zone and
listen, we're not gonna rip the ball from his running.
Listen,
we're not gonna rip the ball from this running back Moulton. So stop trying to rip him. You giving him another 5 or 6 yards. Just get him down
Desmond
to the
Stevens
ground.
misses the tackle in the hole.
Guess what? First and 15, and they get a first down on the ground.
But what I'm saying is, we're trying to rip the ball out instead of getting him down to the ground, though. That's what I'm saying. Stop trying to rip the ball out and get the man down to the ground.
B, what did you say last week? I understand. Yep, Joey. Austin. Yep. It happens a lot. It happens a lot, man. With what you say, you can't deny what your eyes are showing you.
Right, man.
This has been my concern, man, all year. We can't stop the run, and I was gonna stick to the run. There you go again, another 12 yards.
And if he was a really good quarterback, if he would have cut me running back, if he would have cut back in that left, he'd have went to the house. Did you guys see the hole that created to the left too? After he got through there,
this is gonna be this is
what we're gonna do next weekend.
We got to hold them to a field goal right here, man. Because they've gone right back to what they used to doing. They got that lead. They're going right back to what they used to doing.
What did I tell you after the second drive when they came on the field with the third drive? Expect this the rest of the game. They're going to control the clock. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to continue to run the ball pretty much every down unless they're in the third and long until we prove we can stop it, which we haven't proved.
Urlacher just saved the touchdown.
But Chris, they're the type of team who will run every single play between now and the end of the game, and not throw it once.
Of course. And why would you?
All right, as long as I'm up 7, it's cool. I'll just keep running it. It's fine.
But why would you stop running when you're getting 6 and 7 yards of carry?
That's a big old line, though. And they go around all tight end sets too.
Why would you be? What do we say every game? If I was the other team offensive coordinator, I would never thought I would run every game.
Either. I would never throw the ball if you can't stop the run.
How many games have we
ever?
That makes no sense to throw the ball and the other team can't stop it. Stop the run.
And even on that play you talking about, Leon, where they Urlacher make the touchdown tackle, they had opportunity to tackle him in the hole. First down.
And here's the thing: it's nothing exotic to what they're doing.
No, they just pushing them out. They just pushing them. Nothing exotic.
There's nothing exotic. They haven't run a trick play.
They pull a guard here and there, but everything else is straight power.
They get a hat on a hat. They block, and then they pick up 5 or 6 yards. Then they go back to the huddle. They huddle up for about 10 to 15 seconds. Come out,
do the same thing over again,
get a first down.
I'm a little behind y'all, so I'm happy here.
As soon as y'all talk about trick plays, they run one.
Look at what we got, 8 minutes.
I don't think it's fundamentals. I think it's just man on man, people getting pushed around.
And this dude is just he's strolling up and down the sideline like he just outclassing them. Like he knew they gonna win this from the jump. I haven't seen any worry on his face, and maybe that he just got that stoic look, but I could see that little slick grin he got. I said what I said in the media day. I said what I said. Here it is right here, man.
Yeah, he did make some comments 2 years ago. He back.
He said he was soft.
When you run,
he said about a new coach showing up. They talking about a new coach showing up, and he proving his point.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Every team we play is gonna have confidence to do this, and you know why? Again, when you cannot stop the run, just like Illinois said, we just gonna come and we're gonna run it straight ahead. When you cannot stop the run, and you have not been able to stop the run all year, you're gonna come in and say, we're gonna run the ball, and we're gonna lean on our defense to make enough stops. So that gives you confidence. Until our program has a elite defense that can stop the run, which we haven't had since Carroll days, people are going to continue to say the things that they say.
Here's the saving grace for this game, man. If we can
we need to score and get the ball back at half.
We get to score and we get the ball back at the half. That's the saving grace for this game right here. That's the only saving grace. But we haven't proven that we can consistently stop the run. Hold on. Here's Austin. Austin's gonna come in real quick. I'm gonna go on mute.
Hey B, you saying consistently? Yeah. We haven't proved we can stop it one time.
Austin, go ahead, man. Go ahead and let it rip, man.
Well, hey Chris, how you doing?
What's going on, Austin?
B, how you doing? Hey, I've been seeing this for the better part of the last 15 years, so I'm not surprised. I've been seeing this version of it since August. Like you were just saying, Chris, if you can't stop the run, it tees up everything else. Trick plays, play action, pass, anything you want to do. And until SC fixes that, this is what's going to happen. And this last series was just hideous what the defensive line did. Hideous. Got to call it what I see.
Getting blown off the ball, getting pushed
around. Yeah, that one long run, number 8. Who is number 8? That's Thompson?
We ain't gonna call nobody out, but we seen the defensive line.
Yeah, number 8. Yeah, he was I went back, he was 9 yards off the ball.
We never stopped the run all season, J-Dub. That's facts.
That's what it is.
Our best ability to stop the run is the offense going up and making teams have to leave the run. That's the only way.
Yeah, and the thing is, Chris, a lot of people early in the season when we were beating people 70-20 and 50-18, I saw this then. We were getting gashed.
So did I. Right, B? Wasn't I not bringing this up since game one? About
hey, that's true facts. That's true facts. Right there,
saw, even though people were getting hyped up about winning by 40 and 50, but people who know football saw the holes that were there. It was a lot exposed in those games, especially Clay Helton exposed a lot in that game. They were gashing us.
Especially against a lower quality tier.
Yeah. Yes.
Hold on real fast.
Those are lower quality teams.
Yeah.
Like now you're getting to the big boy football. It's like, oh, they're just, if you watch this game right now, I'm watching it, they're literally just letting the damn lineman block. And they're telling the tailback, just go pick a hole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is easy.
That's really what it is. Like, ever since Illinois, I'm like, oh, they're just telling the tailbacks, like, no, you could just pick a hole. Like,
and the sad part is, I was not explosive at all.
Wait, go back to Lavion Moore. Go back to Lavion Moore comment real fast, B. That's one of my frat brothers. What's good, man? He a Florida Gator. He a Florida Gator fan. I think he's working, but he stopped by just to put up the eyes. We still gonna win this game.
What the eyes mean more?
I gotta still win it too. But
if you're a Florida fan, man, I wouldn't even show my face.
He's saying you see this. He's saying you see this. He's saying what's going on. But he trying to be funny. But we still gonna win this game.
They need a score here so they can get another score after halftime. This is critical to get a touchdown here.
That's why I said,
good run by King Miller right there.
That's why I said that's the saving grace for this half of this ball game is that we got the opportunity to go down and score and we'll get the ball back at the half. But again, we always start out slow, but I have to give Chris his credit, man. Chris saw this in the Missouri State game and in the Georgia Southern game where we have better athletes and we still couldn't stop the run. So that's what I'm saying. Was it a talent issue then, or was it more so of an issue as, hey, look, these guys are just not being properly trained?
Can I tell you guys one thing though?
We had better athletes against Missouri State and Georgia Southern, and still the same problem. We had the exact same problem.
So it's not a coaching or scheme thing, because that just tells you that even when we
I think it is a part of the scheme though, Chris.
When we play to lesser talent, it's not a scheme thing when your 3 technique is getting pushed.
All right, look at
it's a scheme.
Okay. Can I tell you guys this one thing? All right,
Go ahead, Jay.
Just let me do this one right here.
Go ahead.
Right now, this last play that we saw, they have a nose guard sitting over the center. The last 2 times we came out on defense, we have nobody sitting over the center. We have both of our interior linemen sitting over the guards right by the center. So they got a big boy. that's sitting right there in the middle.
So guess what, John?
Hold on. He was playing a different defense. He was playing that quarterback spy defense that he brought out last week that we talked about.
I'm gonna put somebody over this.
4 linemen. They have 2 linebackers covering the A gap, and then Gentry is behind them. That's a special defense.
Everybody has a gap, and if
but they're not coming in that gap.
We know that. That's
so
what
that's
we've
not
been
a
saying.
scheme.
But they haven't been coming in that gap all year. So it's like, why would you keep running the same
playing
defense?
that defense all year? They just run it out last week.
No, they played it against. They started that shit when they was playing Notre Dame.
John, have we not went 5-man and 6-man defensive line?
Yes.
I want John to answer because he's
no, you're right. You're right. We have.
Have we not went 4-2-5? Have we not went 4-3? Have we not even went 5-2? And guess what? The team still ran the ball on us. And if it comes down to our interior guys are getting pushed back with the linebackers don't fit the right gap, come down. Our edges, they go up the field too much where people can cut inside of them and things like that. So when you do all these different defenses and fronts and all that, and you still is not stopping the run, it comes down to the players are just getting pushed around. Like it's easy to see. Everybody is seeing it.
I get what you mean. Yeah, you're right.
I would agree. I think it's a talent issue, but again, everybody was fired up when we got Keyshawn Silver and the guy from Georgia out of the portal. But those guys, they weren't. You look at their stats, not their stats, but their performance at their last schools. Were getting what they did at their last schools. That's my point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but also at their last schools, not particularly
those
Kentucky.
Other 2 schools don't play the same defense that Danton Lynn plays. So
right, but they weren't. But my point, Leon, is they weren't run stoppers at their last stops. They were not.
We had the opportunity to get some run stoppers because it was a few more defensive linemen that came.
Right,
we let slip away. That went to other schools. We didn't get those. Maybe the price tag was too high. But it's not like we try to get them. We got the best available. Is what we got.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to remember.
I think the problem goes back to we don't have a guy we don't have a George Toya in the middle. If we did, the defense would look a whole lot different.
Hold on, B. Don't do too many because then it's gonna start cutting up.
Okay, hold on. We got.
I'll drop. I'll talk to you guys later on.
Okay.
All
right, yeah, I can drop too. It's all good. If y'all want to get some.
You good, J.A. Stay, J.A. You good. You good. You good. Carter, you on? Did Carter come in?
It don't look like it. And his picture ain't popped up.
Come on,
that was
Carter.
a good catch by the B. Go ahead and say it.
You talking about,
B, go ahead and say it. Who made that catch?
Carter, what's up,
man? Wide receiver in college football.
What's up with it? What's up with it, y'all?
Hey, Carter, I'm glad you're here. Who just made that catch, Carter? Who just made that catch, Carter?
Who's that, Lemon? I missed it.
I think I'm always like a play behind y'all.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay.
So that was Lemon though. It was Lemon.
But what you see so far, Carter? What you see?
But I want Carter to say, hold on, Carter. Lemon caught the ball, aka the what? So be a no.
The best wide receiver in the country.
He got to go top 10 pick, bro. If he don't go top 10, something wrong.
I hope everybody come back that can come back. That's my prayer.
Right.
I don't see Lemon coming back. Go ahead, Carter.
Woo, Jacoby dropped it, but caught it.
Man. I heard y'all talking about is this the coach or the players? I mean, man, like looking at this game, I think it's the players, my guy, because
you see him getting
I ain't
blown
gonna lie
off?
to y'all. Like when I used to do the recruiting videos, and I'm looking at dudes in the trenches, like offensive, defensive linemen. The first thing I look at is you getting pushed back or you doing the pushing? Man, we getting pushed back.
That's
so
what
as
I'm
much
saying.
as I want to put it on the coaches, I gotta put this on the players.
That's what I'm saying. When you got your 3 tech, and Leon broke it down perfect. When you got your 3 technique getting washed out to the defensive end, and they're back 9 yards with the linebackers, your defensive linemen. That's all bad.
Carter, you been watching the game?
Great catch by Lemon. I mean,
yeah, I missed like the first 5 minutes, but yeah, I've been watching it.
Okay, so you going for it on fourth and 5? Well, it was like 4th and 3 or something.
It was 4th and 1.
Well, even 4th and 1, and then you're on your own 48, and they already up by 7. Like
that's a flag though.
Ineligible downfield. How many times have we had that happen this year?
At least 3. And all on big play.
Who went down the field? Jesus, man, they don't know the play by now.
Killian
Come
O'Connor.
on, man.
It's always the center. It seems like it's always the center.
It might be a center thing.
Well, last game he wasn't the center. It was I believe it was the guard. Then he tried to run back.
It was Justin Tuano.
Hey, and he tried to run back. It was too late.
He tried to run back, man, like nobody saw him.
I would have fell down for an injury and rolled back.
Oh, come on, King. God dang, they even shooting themselves in the foot, yo. Take the 3, Lincoln. Take the points.
We got to, man.
We should have took the other point. Or not even a point.
Hey, here's the thing, Leon. He wouldn't have got nowhere. He wouldn't have got nowhere with that. Did you see them 2 DBs sitting right there? It was 4th and 13. He wouldn't have got nowhere.
I don't like that rule though.
What?
Illegal downfield.
Yeah, because I feel like I feel like it only should be illegal if the quarterback throw to him. You know what I'm saying? Because why the offensive lineman can't get down the field and block for a wide receiver? Like, I don't get it. I don't like that rule.
They can go downfield and block once the pass is thrown, but I think they got that rule in. They said the integrity of the game, because I mean it'll make it harder for defense to play defense, because one of their keys is, especially as a safety, you see that offensive lineman take a couple steps up, you know what I'm saying? That mean run, they drop back and pass. I love our field goal kicker though.
Yeah, he the only consistent thing on this team. Him and Lemon. Him and Lemon are the only consistent thing on this team. Hey, let me ask you guys a question.
We consistent at the things we flawed at. We consistent at giving up run plays.
Yeah, Mom, we're gonna consistently throw a pick every game.
Hey, hold on. Let me go over some scores real quick. We're about to hit halftime. We down. Oklahoma up on Alabama 17-14 right now. Second quarter, 3:25.
Hold on, Alabama versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma down?
Oklahoma up 17-14.
Oh, okay.
Penn State is up on Michigan State right now, 14-10, second quarter. We know the score of our game, 21-10. Georgia Tech and Boston College is tied right now, 14-14. Texas Tech is up on UCF 35-2. Virginia is up on Duke 14-3. Miami up on NC State 17-0. And Tennessee is up on New Mexico State 14-0.
Hey, let me say something real quick. Did you guys see the Texas A&M game where the Texas cop bumped the 2 other players from the other team? Did y'all see that?
Nichols Harbor. Yeah, he went into the tunnel, and I guess he was trying to slow himself down. The kid is fast, and he was coming out of the tunnel, and his teammates was greeting him as he came out of the tunnel. And the sheriff, how they have sheriff at those games, bumped into that kid, man. Why he do that, I don't know. But
the reason why I bring it up is that officer has been relieved from duty.
Good.
That's a good thing.
Relieved from game day assignment. So he
needed to.
What did he do to a player? What happened?
So the wide receiver from Texas A&M broke for like a 60-yard touchdown. The kid that's a track star real fast. He ended up running up the tunnel, and on his way down, it was him and another one of the wide receivers. They were coming down the tunnel, coming back to the field to play. The police gonna walk right in the middle of them. And shoved him, and then he had the nerve to go off on the South Carolina wide receiver.
He bumped him intentionally.
Yeah,
he was a fan of the other team, and he was acting mad.
He was a sheriff.
I just posted the video in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like he was a sheriff, but was he a fan of the other team or something? Like,
yeah, he worked for Texas A&M. He there for Texas A&M. They were at Texas A&M.
You know how the sheriffs have sheriff duty. So after the game, they walk with the coaches and make sure nothing happened to the coaches or nothing happened. It was one of those.
There's no reason. There's no reason at that point of the game the police officers should have been walking in the tunnel anyway.
Yeah.
You know how police be feeling like they above everything, even at the game.
Bro,
he was ready to arrest dude for a touchdown.
Hold on, Carter. 25 seconds left. 25 seconds left. They run the ball and get a 75-yard touchdown.
Who?
Iowa.
Man, you lying, bro.
Yeah, I'm messing with you.
Because I'm looking at it. It's 25 seconds right now. I'm like, oh,
look. Where did you get that from?
You're a little ahead of all of us, Chris.
Hey, Carter, you about to get hot, wasn't it?
Man, bro, I'm about to throw this phone.
It looked like they're trying to get in field goal positions, what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they just got a flag. They just got to move back, holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they just got a flag.
So, Chris,
Jesus,
It's,
though.
it, it,
They still getting on the ground, bro. We ain't got no answer for their run game.
so
So
look,
that was a flag. That was a
we
flag.
see
play.
they dealing with our D line. So do we go all out and stop the run?
you have to. That's the only chance.
That's what we've been doing,
and we still can't stop it.
Yeah.
We can't even get penetration on these dudes, man.
So here's the issue with that, right? Second half offense gonna have to play perfect because without us inability to stop the run, we about to have limited possessions, right? I think we only had 4 possessions in the first half, and somehow defense. I was not gonna beat themselves with turnovers and penalties. So somehow, some way, defense is gonna have to at least make another stop, and offense got to score every time. We got to score coming out of halftime, make it 17-21, or go for 2 and make it 18-21 and be down a field goal, which is probably what I would do. But somewhere defense gonna have to at least make 2 stops.
Does anybody have faith in the defense? The last 2 weeks, the defense has come out in the second half and played lights out. Gave up 3 points. Anybody got any faith in them?
I got faith that they're gonna make some adjustments. Got faith that they're gonna actually make the adjustments or do it on the
what you
field.
said still shaky as more. You're like, I got.
For real, bro. Like they gonna make the adjustments, but it's like, okay, well, if y'all gonna actually do this,
here's the difference. Here's the difference to me in the last 2 weeks that has happened. One Raiola goes out against Nebraska. Right, they bring in a true freshman quarterback.
Oh, Chris, I don't want to hear that, bro.
No, I'm just saying. Let me talk. Last week, offense came out on fire, right, from jump. Right, we was able to hop up a couple of scores and force Northwestern to stop running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything in this game to tell me we have an answer for that run game.
You're absolutely right.
I don't think Iowa gonna score 40. I don't think they're gonna score another 21. So the key is for me is what you say, Chris, that complimentary football. When the defense do get a stop, they gonna get 1 or 2. Can we score? Right? I see the defense getting a stop or 2. Can we score when we get them stops? That's gonna be the key, that complimentary football.
And here's the other key to me is that even if we can't stop their run, they continue to run up and down the field, that we don't give up touchdowns. We hold them to field goals. But from here on out, the offense is going to have to get hot and continue to be hot and score. Like that last drive right there, really, that illegal going downfield, that really hurt. That hurt because we would have been on the goal line. We needed that touchdown, right? It'll be a 7-point game. We go in, we get the ball after half, we score. It's a tie game. But this is one of the things I talked about in our pregame film study is that Iowa only giving up 18 yards a game in penalties. They're the least penalized team in the country. You know, we're one of the most penalized teams in the Big Ten. And one of my keys is that we can't have that. And we seen it on the last drive and it cost us.
Yeah, and then why not pick up the pace of the game? Like, I don't understand why we're not going to
Iowa is slowing down the pace of the game. You don't see them huddling up, and they've held the ball longer than we've had it. So they're
why no huddle? Like, go no huddle. Like,
well, hold on, Chris. Did you see that? Did you see that comment right there?
B Jenkins. That's not my name. Who is that?
That's J-Dub.
J-Dub, I thought we talked about this already.
Go ahead.
Guess what next schedule will be the toughest schedule in USC history. We're going to get younger and worse at depth next year. Good luck for us. Is he talking about next season schedule?
Yeah, next season we definitely got the number 1 toughest schedule in the whole
Man, you seen that schedule we got now?
Yeah, oh my God.
They doing us dirty.
Yeah, like
here's the thing. We addressed that at the beginning of the show, the live, when we talked about how the Big Ten is trying to be disrespectful, considering us a tier 2 program, trying to pay us tier 2 money, and Jen Cohen ain't going for it. Which
did you see how she came out this week and said it?
Kudos to Jen Cohen for not signing off on that crap, man. I think Michigan was the only other team out the Big Ten that said no, they're not going for it either. So independent might be a route that we have to go, man.
Yeah, for real. We ain't.
Me, in my opinion, I think the Big Ten had this thing planned all along. They just needed.
But why is Notre? Is this schedule finalized? Because they got Notre Dame on the schedule.
Well, I think they're going to sign a contract to play next year.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, AB Jinx. But here's the thing: there's been some reporting that there are some other schools
Fresno
that
State,
have not signed
Indiana,
off on that deal.
Penn State.
Hold on.
Hey, you know what's crazy about that deal though?
What's that?
They doing all this for Ohio State. They say Ohio State is in debt. I don't know how, but they like Ohio State running the Big Ten, bro.
Hey Leon,
and the Big Ten is doing this for Ohio State.
The class.
No, what I said was
the money they had to spend on their roster last year.
Hold on, Chris. Leon, what'd you say now?
There's some reporting out there that even though the teams haven't said anything, there are some other teams in the Big Ten who aren't good with that deal.
I heard Michigan was the only team except for us that said no way we signing that.
Yeah, that's because Michigan and USC have put it out there, but there's been reporting that there are other teams that aren't happy with that deal.
You guys don't know a lot of the reason why too is because other than Northwestern or even like a Purdue, if you really look at the landscape of and UCLA, those are the only like 4 schools in all of the Big Ten who actually have academic standards. So it's like if you look at Michigan as academic standards, they have a wonderful like they have a good law program. They have a wonderful like medical program. UCLA too, USC. I mean, USC's all around. Like when you come out of even Purdue has a great program. Northwestern has like one of the top medical programs in the entire United States, right?
Right.
So it's like when you look at it, they're really bringing in more money than those other schools because of all the other aspects that they have going on in their university. It's not just football. Ohio State. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever been to Ohio, but that's like a piece of shit ass state I would want to go to. Like, I'm just like, oh no, I'm never gonna live here. My
whole family from Cleveland, Ohio, bro.
I'm not knocking that. I'm talking about if you look at the number aspect of it in regard to like real estate, and you look in regards to like industries and what's growing in those states. That's because all the blue collar jobs left when they moved the industry out of the country. Yeah, that's all the Northwestern states.
I mean, some of them, but a lot of them still. Hold on, hey Joe, I did hear that Oregon was probably one of the only, was one of the few schools that signed off on it so far. Of course, they down with it. You know, they jumped ship time we left. So where else they gonna go?
What school is that? What school is that?
Oregon signed off on it already.
Well, of course.
I think with the LA market, you know, and the fan support, that SC should be fine even if they went independent. I don't think Oregon could survive going independent by themselves.
Man, USC being in the media capital on the West Coast, you know, everything that's going on in LA, there's no way in hell I'd sign that deal. No freaking way.
Right.
And then you're giving up media rights 20 years in the future. Do you know
20 years? That's the thing.
We don't even know what's coming down the pipe, what technologies are going to be created even bigger and better media deals.
That's the thing.
We're not doing that.
And then Leon, they'll probably try to sucker SC into doing it because UCLA will do it, but UCLA's in debt. So it's like they're in debt from the Pac-12 still. So it's like UCLA will sign it, so they think SC will sign it. Like, no, it's a private university. It's a way different type of income in that university. University that has 32 billionaires is way different from any university in college football.
I don't think UCLA would sign it though.
No, I mean they trying to move, bro. They're getting sued by the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, I still don't think
they're moving out the like, you know, that's a big deal.
UCLA in debt themselves as well.
Yeah.
Hold on. Everybody who's saying this person's in debt, that person's in debt, who has the bigger endowment, USC or UCLA?
USC.
No, they don't. UCLA does.
UCLA does. 3
times the amount of USC. So don't sit here and say.
Hold on. No, that's not true because USC is done. It's a private institution. So it's like what they have to show for numbers doesn't mean necessarily what the university has.
Yeah, the private
It's the only
universities gonna
private
have to,
university. No, SC, Cal, Stanford, and UC San Diego are the 4 universities on the West Coast that have private endowments. So they have their own private entity.
Okay.
That,
That
that,
makes
yeah,
that,
sense.
and
that, that,
they ain't gotta report all their
they
finances.
don't
The
got to
private
report
school,
all the money that they have
yeah,
That
coming on
makes
the
sense.
books.
Let me
yeah.
ask you guys a question.
Yep.
Everybody knows how much everybody else's money is in this country. Just
Right.
because you're private doesn't. There's ways of finding out.
Right.
Okay.
Bro, it ain't
But
no way UCLA getting more money than USC.
okay.
Who's it? Sports Geek 91.
If that's
Appreciate
the
you
Not
being
even
case,
here,
just
bro.
if
sports.
that's the
Not even
case,
just
then
sports.
UCLA need to be investigated. Somebody's
Oh, hold
pocketing
on, hold on.
something.
I want y'all to address this. Sports Geek 91. Appreciate you being here. Hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed and like the channel. Sports Geek 91 says UCLA made Lynn look elite. He ain't it. Move on in the off season. Carter, you first.
I think that I mean, I feel like every defensive coordinator need the players, bro. Like UCLA, they had Jay Toa up in that middle, and then they
Mhm.
had Latu. So them two right there is gonna give teams problem in the run in the pass game. You had a run
And the
stopper
Murphy
in the middle,
twins. And the Murphy twins.
and the Murphy twins. So
Mhm.
you had run stoppers in the middle, and then once they got you in the pass, they could get at you in the pass game with Latu. Latu was like the first defensive player selected in the draft when he came out.
Mhm.
So yeah, Lynn has some NFL talent, but that's what every coach need. I mean, we can't look at Lynn and be like, "Oh, he's trash," when we seeing defensive linemen getting pushed 7, 8 yards down the field.
Right.
You
Have to
JA, go
help
can't
ahead.
do
out
that.
there.
JA, go ahead.
I think for what you see is like right now, like if we're looking at the lineup for Iowa, what we've seen with a lot of these linemen is like all the linemen, all the offensive linemen, particularly for Iowa, they're like seniors, bro. They're like 3rd-year juniors, redshirt juniors, redshirt seniors. Those are older kids. They've been in a weight program 4 or 5 years, as opposed to coming to a kid like even Jakeem Stewart, who should still be playing high school football. That's a huge difference of a weight program and what they're doing. And then also what's happening in all of the Big Ten, they're allowed to hold us.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at other games, the holds aren't that bad at all. They're literally holding the USC defensive linemen. Imagine those kids in a year or two when they just rip your hands through it and keep on going.
Leon.
What was the question again?
It says UCLA made Lynn look elite. He ain't it. Move on in the off season. Go.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Real quick. UCLA puts out an endowment report every year. Their endowment report says it's 31 billion. USC puts out an endowment report. It says it's 8 billion. So UCLA does have more money. Now back to this question. UCLA did make Lynn look elite. He had Jay Toya. He had monsters on both edges. He had a senior laden team. We've talked about it before on this podcast about all these other teams that have years and years and years to recruit. They have solid defensive lines, senior and junior, more experienced defensive lines, and USC's defensive line is relatively young, even when you factor in the guys they have coming in as depth pieces. They're freshmen, redshirt freshmen. So I think if you give Danton Lynn and USC time to backfill, they're going to be a different defensive line next year.
Are you saying 2 years? Give them 2 years?
If you factor in what we're bringing in on the defensive line in 2027, I would say 2 years. But I think we're going to see a jump next year. All these guys that are playing are freshmen, redshirt freshmen. They're going to be. You're going to have Devin Thompson as a senior, G Day as a true junior. You're going to have Thanos as a sophomore. You're going to have Floyd Bricard as a sophomore. You're going to have Cam Fountain as a junior. You're going to have Braylon Shelby as a senior. You're going to, and more time in the weight room. You got Coach True that just came in. And like I said last weekend, I think we're seeing a problem with the weight room with these guys on the defensive line. And that's why they got rid of Benny Wiley and brought in Coach True. They see there's a strength difference. So that's my thoughts.
Hey, can I say one thing? Hold
on. Get through the
Leon. No, Leon, I pulled this up for you.
Wait, because you about to take us off the topic. Go ahead, B. Finish going through your thing, then come back.
No, Austin just clicked in. I was going to ask Austin the same thing.
Yeah, a couple of things just to correct. As far as finances, all these schools are having financial issues these days. That's just the nature of education. USC has a $200 million deficit in this current fiscal year. So everybody's having issues. And then, Leon, just one clarification. When you see UCLA's endowment, that's not for UCLA. When that's reported, that's the entire UC system. So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
All right.
I got the private university pulled up.
Hold on, B. Get back to the original.
Yeah,
what's your question, B, for me? You got a question for me?
Ask Austin right now. Austin, the comment Sports Geek 91 made was UCLA made Lynn look elite. He ain't it. Move on in the off season. Your opinion?
Wow. It's not looking good right now. I thought we'd make a bigger jump this season under Lynn. It looks like he's going to need some more time. It won't see. We could improve next year and not look good. You see our schedule next year. That's going to be the tough part.
Right.
I mean, we could get a lot better next year, and our record doesn't show it because that schedule is going to be a monster, and it's not even complete. They got to add one additional non-conference game, whoever that might be. So I hope he can get it turned around.
If we're giving up 5 points, say I don't know what the stat is. I'd have to look it up. But if we're giving up 6 yards a carry this year, and then it goes down to 3.5 next year, but we're losing games, how are you going to feel about that? We showed improvement.
Looking at the schedule next year, I don't think their yards are going to go down looking at who we play.
I'm just asking a hypothetical because we're assuming the defensive line should be better because all these young guys are getting experience because we're playing a lot of freshmen, a lot of underclassmen. So
that's why I posed the question, are we talking about 2 years from now instead of next year?
I think 2 years, it'll probably be more likely you see a big jump in the defensive performance. I don't think it's going to be next year, unfortunately.
Yeah, because you're going to see those 26 kids come in and get to play next year.
Oh, no, you're playing against men on that D-line. In the trenches?
Yeah.
Nah, those guys, they may dominate in high school. You're not going to dominate. You're not going to dominate in college football too often playing D-line, interior D-line.
Chris,
what's your
y'all better go watch Jamion Winfield's tape.
We'll see.
It's a man's game up here, though. Man's game.
Hold on.
My take on it. I think we're still a couple pieces and a couple years away, man. I think we need to take.
No. The question was about getting rid of.
I don't think we should get rid of Lynn. No. But I was about to give context to it. I think we're a couple years away. I think the problem is we live in a microwave society when it comes to the sports, and everybody wants instant gratification. You got to remember, we're still one of the few blue bloods that haven't made the playoffs yet, and the fans are antsy. Yeah. So when you talk about, we have a GM now, we got all of the support staff in place. We're paying these coaches all of this money. We're paying the kids all of these monies. The fans want to see a return on investments right away. Sure, they're not the internal workings of it. The internal workers of it understand, okay, what they need to do, but the fans are the most impatient, right? So when you look at, how much Riley is making, when you look at how much the defensive staff is making, when you bring in a kid like Thanos and the type of money you're giving him on NIL, I'm sorry, man, the fans want to see instant results, man. And I just don't think we're there yet. I think like I said, I think we're about 2 years away.
And there's a point where USC is going to say, hey, we're not seeing the performance based on the money we're paying these guys. I don't know when that is, but it's coming.
All right. So the question is, UCLA made Lynn look elite. He ain't it, move on. Definitely disagree. Because for one, anybody that knows football, you're looking at this game, this has nothing to do with coaching and everything about Will, right? And I don't care what defensive coordinator. For one, who's the defensive coordinator you're gonna bring in for everyone that says get rid of them? That can do anything about your defensive linemen and linebackers getting pushed back, right? Your three techniques back with the linebackers getting washed out, right? That's on the players, right? Second thing is you look at that UCLA team, as Leon already broke down, the NFL talent they had across that defensive line and the senior led team that they had that year, right? I mean, they had a guy on the edge that go in the first 15 picks, right? We don't have that. You look at what Lynn inherited. He didn't have no group of 5 stars that he inherited or people with size. You have to think about it. When he came in, their whole focus the first year was just trying to get the defensive line beefed up because the defensive line was so undersized and we didn't have no interior. And then again, we're saying that this defense has made a decline from last year. If you look at it stats wise, points given up per game, it's pretty much the same defensive numbers as last year. But this is what also you got to remember. I've broken it down many times before. How many people off that team last year on that defense that were able to get some stops and get some turnovers are playing in the NFL right now. So you look at that defensive line, you look at those linebackers, you look at the nickel, you look at the corners, you look at the safeties. That's all in the NFL right now on that defense last year, which was still a middle of the pack defense. We were just foolish enough to come into the season because of the offseason hype that we were getting to think that this defense was going to take a big jump and be elite. We lost a lot. And though they wasn't going first, second round, all those players are still in NFL, the majority of their defense last year.
So Chris, when you talk about expectations, right, and this is for everybody that's on the panel today, when you talk about expectations, I hear a lot of 12-0, 11-1, 10-2 when we first started off the season, especially after we see the first 2 to 3 games. Should we taper our expectations from the beginning of the season and look more so something a little more within reach, 8-4, 9-3 as the ceiling, considering the defensive deficiencies that we have? I want to hear Austin on that first.
You talking about for next year?
I'm talking about period. A lot of people came in this season.
I don't think so, because if you look at, I look at what happened in Illinois, right? And I understand, like, a lot of players are sick. I get that part of it. Okay, great, whatever. But it's like also from an aspect of this is when you have to go into the coaching, is what happened with Notre Dame. Some of the play calling was like suspect. And then last year, my biggest thing, I went to every freaking game last year, right? My whole thing was that and we were up in the fourth quarter, but still going to the pass. So now you have to look at like, oh, okay, like if there's something, like I know we don't have Caleb anymore. I get that. But it's at the same time, it's like, how are you adapting? Every time I heard on any of these podcasts last year, 9 out of 10 of them were saying like, okay, we need to play Mayaba. Like, even you don't got to start him, but we need to at least put him in packages. Do you know how much further along he would have been by the end of the year to make it?
Wait, John, you're going to offense. We're talking about
even on the defensive end. I feel like your offense is going to help you keep that defense off the field and let the guys grow. I look at it as a head coaching thing.
Yeah, but he's talking about the defense.
We're not going to get rid of Lynn. You got to give him a player.
Hold on. He's talking about the defense and knowing our defensive efficiencies. Should we tailor our expectation? And the reason we came into this season predicting 11-1 is 10-2 because we expected that beef we got in the portal to be a difference maker, and that hasn't happened.
So what do you do if you're a head coach? What do you do to contradict that?
You got to get the portal this year, and you got to bet right to bring in some defense interior people with.
But no, if you're in the middle of the football season, and you see that, like, okay, my defensive line, these guys that we got, they probably not as good as I thought they were. So it's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it off of them.
Okay, so for you to say, if you're trying to sit here and tell me that Lincoln Riley has not been running the ball and sticking to the run this year, I would have to think you haven't watched USC play.
I didn't say it about sticking to the run. What I'm saying is about doing that. That's like, no. I'm talking about doing that dumbass shit like when we're on our own 48 and punting the ball. Not punting the ball and going for it.
Go ahead, Carter. Hold on, Jay.
That's a play call, bro. I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to him 30 yards down, 40 yards down the line, and I'm going to let him go all the way up the field, even if they got to run it.
Jay, go. Hold on, Jay. Go ahead, Carter.
Nah, I'm about to tell J.A. like you can't hide your defensive line though. You can't hide it. You only could do so much. Like
but you gotta help him.
I hear what you're saying, but that's where the football start, in the trenches. You can't really hide your D line.
I get what you mean. All right.
You feel me? I feel like. Look, I don't feel like
Lane.
Lynn.
Good catch, Lane. He got his gloves back on.
I don't feel like Lynn should be canned, but I do think that he ain't. I don't think he elite. I think he a good coach.
Let's
I
go,
don't think
offense.
he elite.
You don't think he a elite coach?
He.
I feel like
the
we
elite
thought he
coach.
was.
He would have been making them adjustments when we were saying earlier. Remember all the other games? We like, why he ain't doing this? Why he ain't doing that?
See you, baby.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Carl. I've seen him make adjustments, right? It's one thing if he made those adjustments in any other games and it start working and all that. I'm saying no matter what we've done, no matter what adjustment, no matter how many people we load the box with, no matter what formation we run, dang, come on, King, but they called it back.
I thought they wasn't calling a hold on the offensive line. They seem to be calling a hold on our offensive line.
But no matter what adjustment I've seen, there's no adjustment for your line being pushed 4 and 5 yards and washed out. There's no adjustment for that. No matter what front we have ran, no matter how many people we have loaded the box with, we have not been able to stop the run.
We got to play a numbers game. But see, that's why teams run up the middle. See, if you run left or right, we could overload one side if we guess right when we got more defenders than blockers. But that's why teams run up the middle. And just like J.A. was saying, we need a nose tackle on top of the center. We do.
Bro,
because they keep running straight in the middle.
Even when we do that and run a 5-man and 6-man, guess what they still do?
What they do?
Run the ball right up the middle with success because the 3 technique and defensive line is getting pushed.
I'm gonna stick to the
That's
script.
what I'm saying. Look, that's what I'm saying, Chris. You need a 0 tech on the center, not a 3 tech.
No. What I'm saying is when we go to them 5 and 6, there's a 0 tech in there, a 0 technique in there. And
is he above the center though?
Yes, and he's still getting washed out.
It's the linebacker feeling.
Austin, go ahead. Austin, you still here with us?
Yeah. What's the question?
Let's go. Hey.
All right. So the question was.
Hey, Chris, I'm being quiet.
Yeah. Austin, the question was.
I'm proud of you, Leon. I know it's
in this day and age of instant gratification, does the fan base stay patient enough, long enough to give Lynn the opportunity to fix the defensive deficiencies on that side of the ball? That's the question in a nutshell.
No, the fan base, the alumni base, they won't be patient, right? That's the nature of big time football. So I think he probably has next year to get it right. I'm just being honest with you. There's no patience in Alabama's fan base, Ohio State's fan base. Ohio State's head coach, they were trying to get him out of there last year, and he won a national championship.
Man,
right.
Here's the problem. But here's the problem. If you look at any sport, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever, the teams that are successful is when they have consistency from top down. All this, I'm going to give you 2 years and move you out. Show me a team who's won anything when they do that. They don't. If you go look at the Patriots, if you go look, if you look at the Steelers,
Brian Jackson got to make that block, man.
If you go look at the Steelers, if you go look at the Lakers when they have Phil Jackson in them.
No one disagrees with you, Leon.
Let me finish.
I'm just giving you the reality. Let
me finish, bro. I didn't interrupt you. Let me finish.
Yep.
You need consistency from top down. So you can't give the man 1 or 2 years and say, all right, we out of here. Then you're going to start over again.
Yeah.
Hey,
you're preaching to the choir, Leon. You're preaching to the choir, but I'm gonna tell you, when you're making, $3.5 million a year, they're gonna expect miracles. That's just the reality of it. I'm just telling you how things work at USC. I'm just telling you how they work.
Was that a pass interference? Was that a pass interference?
We need to get to this game. That was pass interference. They called it on.
That looked like a pass interference to me, man.
Yeah, it was.
That was.
That was pass interference hit right off Jacoby's chest, but dude had it on.
But Leon, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Hold on, were we all just talking about USC got all this money? Are we really crying about $2 million?
Oh, sure. Yeah, but they want to keep that money. But remember, I told you they have a $200 million deficit at the university. $200 million.
We got a 1 possession game here. Like
either they're going to make. Hey, but hey, they're gonna make all that up on the Olympics.
Either
So, like,
either you want to be an elite football school or you don't. If you do, I don't want to hear about $200 million deficits in the athletic department. You pay all this money,
Well,
to the women's basketball team. You pay all this money to the men's
it's a
football
real
team.
issue.
You pay all money to the track team. They just won the indoor national championship. If you want elite teams, you got to pay. I don't want to hear about $200 million deficits. If you don't want to be
I'm
an
just
elite
telling you, they laid off 1,000 employees at the they laid off 1,000 employees at the university. So it's real, Leon.
I did read that where they laid off a bunch of employees. I did read that somewhere in the article.
Yeah, it's a big issue. Leon, it's also the reason why our president is no longer there. That's why she's gone.
Carol Folk,
Yeah, Carol Folk is gone.
She was making horrible financial decisions.
Yeah, that's why she's out of a job.
That's why she got out of she resigned.
Yeah, we have an interim president right now.
You can sign the resign papers or we can fire you. I'll just sign the papers.
Yeah. So there's an interim president now, but that's why she's gone.
Yep.
What's a more pressing issue is, man, we can't get into the end zone. That's a more pressing issue, right? There's more.
Boy should have caught that pass too.
So, but here's the thing, though. Going back to that first down run by King Miller that was called back, they call it the holding on Jacoby Lane on the outside. I've seen worse holding in this conference on the outside by.
I would agree.
You understand what I'm saying? So while you can't say that, hey, look, we shoot our own self in the foot. Again, these referees are not going to do us any favors in this game. If we can get a stop, but we got to get a stop here. I think it builds onto the momentum of a field goal. Even if we have to kick another 5 or 6 field goals to get the job done, you do whatever you got to do, right?
Right. But here's why I say.
Hey, hold on, B Jinx.
This is why we can't kick 5 or 6 more field goals, because we can't expect our defense to make that many stops.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Nah, but B Jinx, when you were just talking right now, I was just thinking, man, like, I think we made a mistake going to the Big Ten because we know last year we got shafted on the field, especially against Minnesota. Like, the referees were shafting us. So I was thinking, like, okay, maybe it's our first year introduction. They giving us our welcome to the conference. But this year it's being bad too. It ain't being as bad. And then when the conference trying to make us second tier, I see why the refs treat us how they treat us. Like, they don't respect us in the Big Ten. I feel like the Big Ten just got us because they wanted that LA market.
We all agree with that.
Right.
That they want the LA market.
They want the recruits. Even if we leave, they still get the LA market because they got the LA market for a couple of years. So you might have got 2 or 3 years where y'all got some recruits. Y'all can tell them, hey, listen, well, SC UCLA coming over here like a couple times a year to Oregon, so you can get West Coast, and then we gonna go over there a couple times, your career, your parents can see you and all that good stuff. But like, nah, that ain't it. Y'all trying to, man. You see what they doing? Dude, they're literally holding every play, and there's nothing called.
So here's the thing. It might be some holding. I think that was a pass interference, but what I'm seeing is defensive line being pushed around and being pushed back. And that ain't.
You can't. Yeah, there ain't no excuse for that.
So again. Even if they don't call everybody else on holding, we seen the play. Jacoby Hill, we did it. But here we go, right? We've done everything in the first half that we spoke about in our pregame, in our film study that we couldn't do, right? We let them have time of possession. We give up too many yards on first down. We ain't done nothing about the run. We couldn't have penalties because they are the least penalized team in the country, right? And they're not going to beat it. So we did all that first half. So it's a new half. Looks more the same. They come out on first down, get 4 yards on the ground again. But so we're gonna see we're gonna have to see if somehow someone on that defense says, and up front, I'm not gonna let you continue to beat me. Right.
All right, Chris. Let me tell you. I'm gonna take something out of BG's playbook. Right. We got nobody playing at the zero technique straight over the center. Right. BG, what did you say? Just let them fall on the ground, like there's just be
fall into the gaps, man. Just tell the defensive line fall into the gaps.
Hey, bro, just drop to the ground. Just like
make them jump over you, do something, but don't get pushed back into the line.
Silver's back in the game. Okay,
that's cool.
But here's the thing, though. Like Chris was saying, man, we got to get stops on first down. We're not getting no stops. And what makes it matters worse, they're huddling up, so they're taking even more time off of the clock. They're running it down to it's under 10 seconds, or right at 10 seconds, and then they're getting another 4 or 5 yards a pop.
Hey, yo,
and this is going to go on down the field, on and on and on until they get where they want to be inside of the end zone, man.
I think we're dealing with a lot of injuries too. It looks like Bishop and Kamari are out.
That's what I'm saying. I said this in the first
I would be
half.
concerned. I would be concerned with that. I would be concerned with that
if they were throwing the ball.
They was like, right. I'm more concerned with that. This line is just look at that. Look at that, man. Everybody's getting washed out. Everybody's getting washed out in that front seven. Again, 4 yards on first down, man. Every time they run the ball. And Iowa's not like other teams. They're not going to bend and run. They're just going to keep running.
They do.
Yeah, they're not going to help us out like Notre Dame did.
Right.
Man, we finally held them to a minimum game, but guess what they're going to do? They're going to run it again.
And it's 4-down territory. It's 4-down territory everywhere.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you go for it on fourth and 1 when you're getting 4, 5, 6 yards of carry?
Yeah, it's 3rd and 3 right now.
Yeah. They're gonna say, okay, you held us to 1 yard. Can you do it again? But Leon, we did because Leon rejoicing.
Oh.
So I'm about to see it.
But here's the thing.
They're gonna go for it.
They're gonna punt on 4th and 3.
We got our stop.
Are they gonna punt?
Yeah, they're gonna
looks
punt.
like it.
They're punting. They're deep. They're like our defense. Man. We
now if they would have got to 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, they would have went. But 4th and 3, they gonna punt.
And to be honest, if I'm Iowa coach,
but you know something, Austin, that's smart.
I would have went for it about Iowa.
I would have too. And I would have ran the ball.
Right,
I would have ran the ball on 3rd down. They played into our hands by trying to pass on 3rd down instead of running it.
Can I say something real early though?
Look, I got a question, right? Y'all see them?
Go ahead. Let Carter go. Then you go, Leon. So nobody cut in. Let Carter go. Then Leon go.
Yeah, I just got a question. So I seen them last 2 runs. They held their ground. So you is strong enough. Why is you getting washed out them other plays? Is it technique? Because if I'm stronger than you, like if I'm this clearly stronger than you, I'm finna move you out the way every play. So I see some plays they winning, they standing their ground. So it ain't like they too weak. Because if you too weak, you gonna get washed every play. Them last 2 plays, they held the line of scrimmage. So what's the problem on the other plays?
Consistency in doing what you're supposed to do every play.
So is that coaching?
And here's that's on the players. And here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it too, right? When your front 4 and your front 7, 6 people can do the right thing. 1 person do the wrong thing, and that's when you get that's how you give up 4 or 5 or 6 yards every play. When 1 person is not doing what they're supposed to do.
So
yeah, that's true.
This second half is starting off like the last 2 games where the defense gets them off the field. Do we see the same thing this week?
No, like I was saying, it's the offense gonna score. I said we gonna get a stop or 2 in the second half. Is we gonna score though? We gotta score this possession, or that stop ain't gonna mean nothing. It's not gonna mean nothing if we don't score.
I agree.
We have to score.
You got to score, and you got to score on this drive right here. You got to score on this drive. We cannot afford to go 3 and out on this next position and put our defense right back out there. We can't do that, man. We just can't do it. We're gonna have to put together a drive, 8, 9, 10 play drive, take care of the ball, and get into the end zone.
So check this out. After our first 2 drives, after we missed that 4th and 1, we've been in the red zone every drive. Came away with 2 field goals because of what we got down there and got penalties. But here, Leon, here's what I think about that last drive. I'm happy. Kudos to the defense. I don't feel like our defense stopped them. I feel like Iowa's offensive coordinator stopped them because it's 3rd and 3 and you tried to pass the ball when we haven't shown the ability. When
they had 2 runs before that, and the defense got them to third and 3.
I understand that, right? Because they got 5 yards on the first play. So guess what?
You gotta pass it sometime though, just to keep the defense honest. Even, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep your run game
I
turning.
would
You
have
gotta
ran on
pass
3rd
it
and
every
3.
now and then.
We seen them run the ball on 3rd and 5 in the first half and pick up 8 yards. 3rd and 3. If I was the offensive coordinator with our inability to stop them, I would have ran it again. Don't we say it every week, B? We say you doing exactly what you want us to do when you start trying to throw the ball. What we like, if I was the other, it was what week was that I gave the offensive coordinator of the team our game ball.
Notre Dame.
Because it kept us in the game.
Lemon balling. Mekhi Lemon balling. Yo,
wait. Carter, Mekhi Lemon, aka what?
The best wide receiver in college football.
Mekhi Lemon, it pass interference too, and he's still balling.
It was a pass interference on that one?
They didn't call it, but the dude grabbed him before the ball even got there.
Yeah, he was holding
Mekhi Lemon's a monster.
He don't drop nothing, man.
Nah, he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing: if the referees,
that's Mekhi Lemon, aka B. That's Mekhi Lemon, aka who?
If the referees are seeing him get held before the ball get hit, but you don't see any flag, what is it telling you? We're not gonna get. Oh man, come on, man. We got lucky with that one.
Hey, B,
look, if I'm Lincoln Riley though, I'm getting kicked out of game. I can't just sit back and watch my team every play.
Yeah,
I'm Luka Doncic on the sideline if I'm Lincoln Riley.
Gotta hold on to the ball, young fella. Still a good run though. Gotta hold on.
Let's hope Lincoln Riley don't pull him out. You know how Lincoln Riley feels about that kind of stuff.
I mean, who else gonna go in? But Lincoln Riley, Waymo fumbled all the time. He put him right back in there. I don't think he's gonna take him out.
Yeah, Waymo used to fumble at least once a week.
Oh, remember what's the boy's name from last year? He fumbled in the game. We didn't see him for like 2 games.
Joyner.
Right.
Who?
Quentin Joyner.
Yeah. Quentin Joyner did.
And Quentin Joyner was a baller though.
But Quentin Joyner had issues with pass blocking as well.
He also had ball security issues.
Right.
But you're absolutely correct, Carter, man. Lincoln Riley got to get put out of at least one half, man.
You can't sit back as a coach and watch your team get shafted, watch your players getting held without you causing hell. I'm running out on the field getting penalties like, no, y'all gonna get the heat. National media gonna get on this because they gonna see me getting kicked out of games. Like, what's going on?
I think it was Leon that broke it down one game that he seen that first down, baby. First down, BJ. Leon, didn't you say that Riley held the meetings with the Big Ten?
Listen, after every game, they have a meeting with the Big Ten to talk about the calls. And here's the thing. Lincoln Riley's always on the sideline yelling and screaming at the refs. They just don't show it all the time.
Catch that? Oh, no.
But he always yelling.
I'm talking about you got to cause a scene. I'm talking about some Bobby Knight type deal. I'm talking about throwing the headset on the field type deal. I'm talking about.
Hey, you laughing, but here's the thing. Carter's right. I used to watch Saban do that all the time.
All the time.
I watched
Saban Alabama.
Yeah, I watched Saban do that all the time. They didn't kick Saban out. As a matter of fact, he started getting calls after he would cuss out. Here's
the thing. Here's the thing.
Hold on, we had it done to us last year against Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Man, we can't settle for another field goal.
Remember when the coach went off and then they looked at it, reversed the play. Like what? Like what?
Here's the thing: if Riley get put out the game, we lose. Arguably the best.
There we go, Jacoby Lane. Good catch, baby. About time.
You see what I'm saying? If Riley get put out the game, we lose our offensive genius.
Yep.
Not necessarily. They know the game plan. They know his playbook.
His offensive line,
but situational and things like that, and what they see, they might know the plays. It ain't the same.
I don't know how it is when you get kicked out, but if you can still call the plays from this, looking at everything from the in the locker room, I think we're still all right.
Yeah, he still can call plays in the
locker room.
He
can still call the plays. It's just like he can't call it from on the field.
And I'm gonna tell you now, we scored a touchdown. I'm going for 2.
No, you don't have to go for 2 right now. Kick the field goal.
No, not right now. Unless you think we ain't gonna score no more.
Yeah.
Mekhi Lemon. Who is he, Carter?
AKA who called him?
Wide receiver in college football.
We needed that. We needed that.
B, you my partner. I asked you a question and you
what's that? What's
you didn't
that?
answer.
What's that?
When
they going for 2. They going for 2.
I said Mekhi Lemon, AKA who?
Listen, that's your opinion,
No,
man.
B, give it up, B.
Hey, listen, I call
Just
him a
give it up,
dog every
B.
week. I call him a dog every week, but hey, don't try to pretend like Jacoby Lane came with no
Wait,
big,
B, you
big
my
catches on
partner.
his
You ain't
drive.
answering my question. So what's Makai Lemon, aka who?
1B, that's what he is. He 1B.
Hey, Makai Lemon, 7 receptions, 127 yards receiving, 1 touchdown.
He'll
Dog.
Hey, should we start saying
Listen, I don't
AKA
want y'all to give me.
Bolitnikoff
Hey, y'all saw that? That was on triple coverage.
Hey, don't
and
get me
passing
wrong.
defense?
I've always said that Makai Lemon is a dog. As a matter of fact, Carter, you will attest to this. When everybody was talking about we didn't need to lose Zachariah, we didn't need to lose Deuce. Who did I say we needed to keep?
Makai and Jacoby.
You said
I said
Makai
we need to
Jacoby.
keep who now? Hold on. Don't say that. Who I said we need to
Nah,
keep?
you team Makai. I ain't gonna act like you
Yeah,
ain't
he
team
did.
Makai. Jacoby just your boy.
I said we kept the right 2 people. I said we kept Makai, we kept Lane. Everybody was
we
talking
didn't
about
get
how
it.
we needed to keep Zach and Deuce. I was like, no, we don't need to keep those 2. We got the right 2. I've been saying that.
No. I'm gonna go even further back. Before that, we didn't get the 2-point conversion. Dang, it was a little high.
That's why I said to keep the field goal.
It 2.1 point.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it ain't no much of a big
It
difference.
only matters if they score a touchdown. Then it's gonna be a 2 possession game though. If they score a touchdown,
It only matters if we didn't go for it on 4th down when we're on 48. I mean, I'm just saying.
We gotta get over that. We gotta get over that.
Yeah. You gotta move past that. Go ahead, Chris. What were you saying, Chris?
Two things. The first thing is that it go back even further than that. Last year, right before the Texas A&M game, and we were talking about losing players and all that. B was the only person saying the wide receiver position is not a premium need. We stacking money to bring in, this, that, and all that. And the wide receivers we should keep is the 2 we got. So he said that about last November.
Right.
And then the second thing, Carter.
Yeah.
I know John, your boy.
Mm-hmm.
4th and 1.
We don't agree on everything, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
Hold on. The 4th and 1.
Right.
Because I know you're gonna understand what I'm saying, right? With what we've seen from this defense all year, right? Like people were complaining about when we scored too fast against Illinois because he trusted the defense, right? We was looking at this first half in Iowa doing whatever they wanted to, running up and down the field, right? It's 4th and 1. He's gone for 4th and 1 all year in every game. We have a high.
But where's he at? Where's he at on the 4th and 1, Chris?
Wait, hold on. We was like almost at the 50.
Almost.
On the 4th and 1, right?
So we're giving it to them on their own 48.
Listen, hold on. The defense ain't stopping anything, right? On 4th and 1, knowing your defense and your defense is in what your defense have seen all year, an inability to get off the field and make multiple stops, right? And you down, would you would have went for it on 4th and 1?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Chris. That's a principle I'm gonna stand on and I'm gonna die on. Because I played football before. And when you punt on 4th and 1, you feel like your coach ain't got confidence in y'all, especially if you on the offensive line. You should be able to fall for 1 yard. Quarterback.
Exactly.
So I'm going for a 4th and 1 every time, just on principle. I don't care what the score is, unless I'm on my own 20-yard line or something. But besides that, I'm going for 4th and 1 every time. Every time. That's 1 yard, bro.
1 yard.
I look at it like this: if we can't get 1 yard, we don't deserve to win the game. So let me see if we deserve to win the game.
Harder, but you also got to be smart. You punt the ball, you play field position, and you let your defense play defense.
I know. Look, I feel you, but I'm just saying. That's why I said when I started my statement, I'm willing to stand on that and die on that. If I lose because I went on 4th and 1, I'm gonna live with that. You got to pick certain principles and a certain mentality as a coach to give your team an identity. I want my team to have an identity. Oh, it's 4th and 1. We ain't even got to wonder if the punter coming out. We know we going forward because that gonna breed confidence in your team. So I get what y'all saying. We got to understand though, 4th and 1 is a hindsight call though.
I agree.
If you get it, it's like okay, that's the right call. If you don't get it, then it's the wrong call. So I feel both sides. Like when you go for it on 4th, you better get it. So I hear y'all.
Okay,
I agree.
I already chose a long time ago.
Carter, I'm the only one in agreement with you. I didn't have a problem with the 4th and 1 for the simple fact he's shown trust in the defense before, and the trust had been broken. And then in this game, how I was just moving the ball with ease and all that.
Shut up, bro.
And look, 4th and 1. Look, hold on, not to cut you off, Chris. I'm a mute.
Hold on, let me finish though.
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying I agree with you because of how the defense was reeling and how they just been able to run down the field with ease and all that. He knew it was important for us to stay close in this game and to try to score. And it's 4th and 1. He goes for it on 4th and 1 all the time. We have a high percentage on 4th and 1. Seeing what this defense is doing and putting up and how hard it is to stop the run, you go for it.
Yeah, you're right, Chris, because look, just like you were saying, Aya already running the ball, so we're going to have limited possessions anyway.
Right.
So we want to make every possession count. And if we don't get 4th and 1, that's on our players. That's one thing we got to put out on our players. We can't get mad at Lincoln Riley if these dudes can't get 1 yard. Finally, Kobe Pepe in there. He over the center. I know I'm going to play behind, but
look, they about to run for 12 yards on it.
Hey, hold on, Carter. J Dubs want me to ask you, did you think that Lemon was going to be the best wide receiver last year? Because Leon said nobody thought Lemon was the best wide receiver last season when he did on Carter's channel. I don't know, J Dubs. Were you talking to Leon or were you talking to Carter?
Yeah, like he said nobody seen Lemon coming.
I think so.
Everybody's seen Lemon coming. Everybody's seen him coming till he got that concussion last year.
Nah,
this is what I said about Lemon.
That's a
Lemon
lie.
Lemon started to separate himself at the second half of the season last year with his consistency. He always was the most consistent one. We made him think he was the number one, but I always looked at him as the most consistent one and the one that played like a dog.
At the beginning of last year,
start balling, you seen a dog in him.
Yes, I agree. But I'm saying at the beginning of last year, nobody thought Lemon was the number 1 receiver on the team. And you want to know why? Because in the 3rd game of the season, he got knocked out for like because in the 3rd game of the season, he got knocked out and didn't play for 3 games. So at the beginning of the season, nobody thought he was number 1. Nobody
at the beginning of the season, everybody thought Zachariah Brandt was
going to be. Hey, check out Jakeem, man. Look at Jakeem. Hey, Leon, did you see Jakeem on that play, man?
Yeah, that's why I stopped talking.
I didn't even see man. Imagine when you 2 years down the road.
We needed that. We needed that.
We needed that break big time, man. We needed that.
Let me tell y'all something.
Hey, Leon, go ahead and do your count. How many stops are that in a row? I'll let you do it. That's 2.
The only person on the pod to be saying, yo, wait till the second half. Everybody else losing their minds. Everybody look.
Okay, so I got it. Okay.
No, I didn't lose my mind. I said in the second half we was gonna get some stops. I knew that.
But check this out. This is what I want you to chalk this up to. And I'm not hating on our defense or anything, right? They came out running the ball again on us, and we couldn't stop it. And guess what they done both times? This goes to their offensive coordinator. For some reason, they went away from the run and started trying to pass the ball, which plays right into our hand.
That's true.
Good play on Selly. Good play by Selly. Call him out.
I thought he hit the running back knee.
Now,
it hit somebody's knee and bounced.
It hit his knee and bounced back. It hit his knee and bounced back.
But B, are we aware of this?
What are you reviewing?
That on these drives, the offensive coordinator has been the MVP by doing what?
Most definitely. By passing the ball.
Leaving the run and throwing the ball, which plays into our hand, and I love it.
Right.
But hold on, no. Hold on, though, Chris. We still ain't getting pushed back as much as we was in the first half, though. We still got a little more fight.
But what I'm saying, Carter,
what
I'm saying, Carter, is every time that they ran the ball in the second half, outside of those 2 plays, it's been 4 more yards still.
That's true.
And the offensive coordinator,
they had one 13-yard. They had one 13-yard run on that drive too. Don't forget that.
Nah, we had stopped them on 3rd and 3 the last drive though. So all of their runs ain't been.
They threw the ball. They threw the ball.
They threw the ball on 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. They
threw it.
Yeah, they threw it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we can take it. I ain't complaining.
J-Dub, I ain't complaining. They play right to him, but me and J-Dub about to get barred from this chat, man. Okay.
It's all good.
He fixed it. He keep calling me the wrong name. He fixed it this time. All right, J-Dub, you can stay.
He said he thinks what now? I didn't see that.
He had fixed my name. He had said my name.
Oh, he fixed your name. Yeah, I told you he was doing that intentionally last week, man.
Nah, you told him he should.
Lincoln Riley's like, you know what? Screw this. Let's stop my pass game.
That's how you should be. We can't
Well,
like they.
I know we been should have spread them out. I'll go 4 or 5 wide against them.
Chris, I said what? I said Rutgers quarterback threw for 330 yards on this team, man.
Yeah.
330.
Hey, Spencer.
Now, Jay, now you just went on the rant, John. You went on the rant just earlier about Lincoln Riley and throwing the ball. Now you can't be on both sides. Like
No, I never said nothing about running the ball. I said the whole aspect of that one play. I don't have a problem with Lincoln Riley running the ball. I have a problem with passing. My main thing is the play calling at the time that you're calling the play.
Right.
And again,
the
on
time.
that 4th and 1, I don't know if you
That's what the main thing is. It's not about what he calls, it's when he calls it.
Put it on the 2-yard line. Put the ball on the 2-yard line. Put it on the 2-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Put it on the 2-yard line. In the end zone, to go to the 2-yard line, right?
Yeah, if it's a pat, where it depends on where we're throwing it from.
I thought if he in the end zone, man.
I think you got to be like within a 15-yard line or something like that. They put it on 2-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only a 15-yard. But if you're on a 30,
Leon, did you see that comment from J Dubs? He told Leon that chill. He like a play behind.
I'm thinking about this going down there too.
Can you hear us, Leon?
Yeah, he can hear you. He just ain't saying that.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Every time we like within the 30-yard line, and it's because it's a 15-yarder. The only time they go to the 2-yard line if you're closer than 15 yards.
Now, how many times have we seen that play where he just got held in the Big Ten, and they don't even call it?
Well, they called it this time. But what I was gonna say is, how many times have we seen Jaden Marvel roll right and throw into the end zone to that freshman, and it's either a touchdown or a pass interference? And we just seen it last week against. Actually, he caught it, but then he got called back for illegal man downfield.
Right. Hey, B, I might be on mute for a minute. I gotta do something for my job.
Go ahead, my man. Okay. Go ahead.
Need a touchdown here. No field goals.
We need a touchdown, baby.
Yeah, definitely a touchdown.
No field goals.
So going back to the original question I had, as far as is Lynn the correct defensive coordinator for us?
I think everybody answered. Everybody answered today.
I think he is. He's just gonna have to show it soon.
This is what I say. I say he is, and give him time to get the players he needs for his system in there, which is coming.
He gets another year. He gets another year pass.
That's it, Jay. One more year.
No,
he get another year. Well, because you got last year, so you got you got. Hold on. This year is like the Floyd Boucard, the Jakeem Stewards.
This is his first class.
Yeah, this is really his first class. Then next year you'll get. Well, no, last year who we had? No, last year J.D. Alvazari. He got the Carlon Jones.
Yeah, but this is his first class and Henny's first class recruiting the players they want for their system.
No, last year was their first. Last year was their first class.
Yeah, because he was the one that brought in Cam Crawford.
That was last year's class. This is third class. You get your third class.
Henny didn't even get here in the spring.
No, I get that, but this is his third class of recruiting.
No, man. When Deontay Lynn,
he brought in Carlon Jones, bro. That's who's playing. Who was there last year too.
Listen. Last year was his first year as a defensive coordinator. He came that spring. Mm-hmm. That wasn't his.
Henny came after the NFL season ended. He didn't even get here like February or March.
No. I'm talking about Deontay Lynn. This is Henny's first year.
Right.
No, this is Henny's second year.
They got another class to go. They got another class.
This next class that's coming in is going to be the second class that they actually recruited.
Like people are complaining about Rob Ryan. I'm like, why would you complain about him? Like this is his first year coaching these players he got. Like, he got another year.
Now, if there's an argument to be said for anybody, it's for Ryan.
There would be him.
He just got here in the spring.
Right. And remember, Rob Ryan didn't even get here until after the February signing day.
Exactly.
That's why I
These
said-
aren't even his guys.
Those aren't even his guys.
Yeah.
He's more or less like telling everybody, like, oh yeah, I like Eric Gentry, I like Desmond Stevens, I like Jaden Walker, but it's like now he gets on the recruiting trail, and then he even said it in one of his interviews. He was like, oh, okay, I have to realize the statue of the player. Like they may not be built all the way up like that, but I got to see like their whole game of film and how they ball on the field. That's the main thing. Like that kid from San Bernardino, that linebacker, he gonna be a fucking monster at SC, bro. Like guaranteed.
Watch the language. Watch the language.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's gonna be a monster, dude. I seen that kid ball. I can't think of his name, but the one in San Bernardino where Jaden Daniels went. The one who got like 170 something tackles last year. Like he's balling again. Yeah, he was a 3-star. They bumped him up, or he's like a 2-star. They bumped him up to a 4-star because he was going to SC. But he's like a monster. He's like all over the field. My cousin is coaching over at Centennial, and then he told me
got to put some weight on. He under.
Yeah, that's it.
And come downhill though.
Yep.
Was that the kid that moved to Hawaii? That's not him, is it?
No.
No. He talking about this kid is like, I think like out of San Bernardino somewhere close, but he out
of San Bernardino. He a linebacker.
Yeah, he number 8. I can't remember his name right now, but
he's a monster though. They say he's like all over the field.
All right, let's get back to this game. We got a score right here. I don't know if Leon ahead. I don't know if we scored or not, but
what's the name of that kid that's from the inner city that plays linebacker? The one that they saw. I think he's like a 3-star.
D-Jack touchdown,
his last name is Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. That's the kid from San
Johnson. There he is. Yep.
Yeah. Touchdown, baby. Leon, throw your arms up, man. You ain't throw up the touchdown.
Nah, he said he was doing something earlier.
Came off you said touchdown?
I ain't see you. Let's go, baby.
Okay, I gotta get back to work. I'll be back.
All right. So we in the fourth quarter, man. We gotta
Hey Leon, you going back on mute?
Yeah, he said he is.
All right.
They need another we need to score again, Chris. We need another one after that.
Again, we gotta cover the spread.
No, I don't care about covering the spread, but we need
I'm talking about covering this defense. They gotta cover this defense. We need another touchdown.
Right. Yeah. And that's gonna show Oregon too, like, oh, the adjustments they made at halftime.
Right now it's only a 5-point. Right now it's only a 5-point game, and we at least need another field goal. We need to go of 8.
Yep.
J-Dub, you just gonna keep doing it, huh, J-Dub? J-Dub, I'm gonna have to block you next time, man. At this point,
what did he do?
Nah, he just messed. It's cool. I know he's just messing with me. It's all right, J-Dub.
Oh, your name? Your name?
I know by now. Yeah.
Hey. I know by now he's just strolling. He's just trolling.
Hey, J-Dub, don't trip because Christian got me like that too. He was like, hey, man, my name is Christian. I was like, oh, my bad, man. My bad, bro. I was like, hey, I'm your running mate, man. Hey, BJ.
Yeah, no, Chris always quick to say that. He let you know. Like, my bad, bro. Dang, it's all good. I love you, man. Don't worry.
Look,
we'll stand on
you see on the screen. You see on the screen it says "Fight on, Kristen," so people can understand that it's Kristen.
Nah. To be fair, I told him last week. I was like, call him Kristen again, J-Dub.
Hey, this is the shutdown series right here. The defense has to shut. They have to get a 3 and out. Get them off the field.
Now you coming with blitzes, or you just gonna way back and let them run it?
Run blitz.
Yep.
With the run blitz, man. If you mess around and miss,
whatever it takes to stop them.
On gap, man.
I feel like I'm coming with all blitz packages on them now. Like it's like, okay, we up.
This is why
momentum's up. Let's go.
Whenever your offense scores, you got to come back and get them off the field quick.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. So it's like I'm gonna come with them.
I agree 100. This is probably going to be the most important series right here of the game.
Oh yeah, because now your offense is rolling. Your offense is rolling, so you got to get them off the field.
You know the biggest aspect of this is the biggest challenge. Not the biggest challenge, but the biggest thing we got.
Rolling. The offense has been rolling since that 4th and 1. I mean, I wish we could have finished one of them other ones where we got field goals as touchdowns, but they have been in the red zone every 4th-and-1. This is why this is important. It's 13 minutes left in this game, and Iowa's going to come out and they're going to run the ball and try to eat up all the clock and score and drive all the way down the field, running the ball. Like if we can get another stop,
right,
and at least get a field goal, then the most they can do is, it'd be 8. They would have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But if we get a touchdown, the game would be over. This is a big thing right here, because right now all the pressure on them. If we let them go down the field and score a touchdown, 28. I mean, it's still only a 2-point game, but then the pressure is back on us. You know what I'm saying?
Why did he do that? Why did Christian Pierce do that, man? That was crazy, man. That was flat out crazy.
See, this is what I was saying about the penalties and them being the least penalized team. Like we
that's
can't.
unbelievable. They get him for the late. See, that's not on the. That's not on the Big Ten. That's on him.
That is. You're right. Yeah,
you can't blame the official. That was dumb.
Yeah, but it looked like they took the penalty back.
Oh, they did. Okay.
But see, a lot of those times, man, those kids sell those flags, man. You can give them.
Well, that's like a bang play, and you're in the middle of a shower storm in LA.
No, if they took that,
it ain't like he came and blew it. Hey, y'all don't see plays like that where they blow him up on the sideline. He didn't blow him up.
That penalty back.
Hey, watch Anthony Lucas on this.
They took it back.
They took that penalty back. That was a blessing because that kid was 2 yards out of bounds when he did that.
Yeah,
he did wait the last minute.
You can't even get that close on that play. It was clear he was out.
Anthony Lucas made the tackle on that play, man. They looked like I would try to run a stretch play to the right side.
Which again, I was offensive coordinator because all their success has been running straight up the middle. For them to come out and do that, hey, I'm loving it. He's gonna get my player of the game. Joe D.
And when they're down, I heard you say this earlier when I was watching you and on the 4th-and-9 podcast. Everybody tune in, man. This is the best podcast ever. These guys are awesome. But when I heard you guys talking, like you were saying, like, when we get them down into like this 2nd and 10, 2nd and 13, and so that's when we're up.
Right. Well, Chris has always said that you have to get these teams behind the sticks, especially to be truthful, man. We haven't really seen a quarterback that can hurt us.
I'm laughing at Leon. 3rd and 7, baby. Can we get off the field? Hey, Joe,
we haven't seen a quarterback that can hurt us through the air really like that, except for Altmaier with Illinois. He's been the only quarterback.
Joe, man, for that. We appreciate you, Joe. Make sure you like and subscribe, brother.
Hey, we get off the field here. I'm going for the gusto.
We're getting off the field.
Yeah, we about to go off the field. Yep.
Did he catch that? Was that a catch?
Hold on, dang, dude. Jinx, I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, I thought
that hit the ground. It hit the ground.
Yeah. Look like they're trying to.
How did the ref miss that?
Right there.
I don't know.
Man, it's bang because it looked like a catch to me. It's bang because it looked like a catch to me too. So
to the naked eye, it does in fast motion.
Yeah, he dropped that, baby. Let's go,
Austin. Hey, Chris and Austin, how many defensive stops is that?
That's like 3.
Oh yeah, that's on the ground for sure, guaranteed. Yeah,
but Leon, I think you would admit they got to play better than this against Oregon and Eugene. You can't do this.
Absolutely.
This game is not over yet.
After watching Oregon last night, I'm like, ooh.
They got a lot more to cover. They got a lot more weapons.
Hey, Chris. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Get back on him, Chris.
We on the Iowa game. We ain't talking Oregon. We talking
we're talking at the end of the game. I got you, but yeah, all right, yeah.
But B. If you also notice too, what have we finally been able to do, right? That we talked about is in the first quarter. I mean, the first limiting their first down yardage.
Right, first and second down.
Doing the first half to get
them behind the chains. Any team that we play, there's a running team. You can get them in 2nd and 8, 3rd and 7. They behind the chains because we know they're gonna have to throw the ball, right? And it plays into.
And they can't do like our offense can, right?
Right.
Where we can throw and run, right? We Illinois was the only team that we really faced that could do that, and Notre Dame to a certain extent,
And then next week, right, Chris?
Well, the
They
way
can throw
Moore,
a run too.
yeah, Moore can, but the way Moore been, I mean, Moore's not putting up big yards and all that. Oregon living down their run game too. They've been able to run the ball, but I don't want to talk about Oregon right now. We'll get on Oregon.
Here's the thing.
Once this game over, we'll talk about Oregon. But this, yeah,
I want to
and
go
I
back.
see some
Hey,
super flaws.
fellas, like that drive was important for defense.
Mhm.
This drive is important for offense. If we go down here and score a touchdown, we can put the women and children to bed and go look for supper. Go hunt for supper.
And again, man, thanks,
Leon. Look at Leon.
Hold on. Thanks, Joe, for the comment, man. Again, when Chris and I put this thing together, man, we did this with the fans in mind. Not too many podcasts out there will allow the fans to come up, give their honest opinion. No matter how they feel about
live during games at all.
They're going live for the entire game, no matter how they feel about it. As long as you're not saying anything that's crazy and just being disrespectful, we're gonna let you come up, and be objective. So again, we put this together for you guys, man.
Man, can I piggyback on that?
Well, we don't.
Hey, man, these brothers have been awesome. Like, I was supposed to go to the game today. I got my niece and my nephew sitting here in the house. They playing with their little toys. And I didn't go to the game, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna lock in here with 4th and 9. And victory. Like just because they're such great people, like great brothers. That giving it to you like kind of like barbershop talk. What is barbershop? But at the same time, being professional and loving about it, and being like loving to the players and even to the opposing team, to just grow the channel. And everybody support it, man. I support all the channels, and these guys are great.
We try to be objective as possible, man. You won't ever see at a point where we're just being blatant homers about it. And Austin has come on several times before. He can attest to it, man. We know when we see something, we're gonna call it out, man. Period. We don't care who it is.
That's what I like. I like the objectivity because I'm objective about my team, so I don't want none of that.
All right, we back to action, man. We need to score on this drive. We need to score.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and end this game because I'm going to the USC versus South Carolina game tonight. Women basketball.
They playing in Los Angeles.
Yeah, my cousin is Jazzy, so I want to see her get off.
That's your cousin, Jazzy Davidson. Your cousin, man.
Yeah, bro.
I got to give you an autograph hat or something, bro.
Man, yeah. I wish we had Juju playing with her. Shoot, boy.
Yeah. Oh my God, you can't wait till next year. Like,
well, I don't think we'll ever see Juju suit up in the USC.
Juju's not playing this year. Next year though.
I don't think she's coming back. I think she's gonna go pro.
Think she'll come back?
Nah.
Oh no, she's not gonna go pro. She coming back.
I hope so, but
dude, they just gave her a whole mural over there in downtown LA on the whole thing painted her. Oh, she's coming back.
Hey, listen. Juju making so much money at SC, going to the league is like a step down.
Yeah, exactly.
She be taking a pay cut, man.
She making more. She's making more right now than what's the Kayla Clark.
All right, it looks like we're in a 3rd and 8. Unless Leon already
we took the top. He took the top off then, man. Looked like two people were with Jacoby, man, which means that somebody
else. That's why you gotta let them know you'll still go there with him.
It looked like but you got 2 on Jacoby, man. Somebody else underneath.
At this point, we got to keep the drive going, baby.
Right.
Pass interference, Leon. Look at Leon.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what we haven't had, B? I don't want to say it.
What's that?
We
need to win this game.
Don't say it then. Don't say it. Because I know what you about to say. I already know what you about to say. Don't say it. Don't say
Leon,
it.
can you do it for Leon? Do it for me again. What was that? What was that, Leon? Do it for me.
Carter.
Because this is what they're doing.
Over the man.
This is what they're doing. We haven't ran the ball great, but we've ran the ball good enough and we start gashing them. So now they're bringing up people and trying to go man on our receivers and they can't.
Yeah, that safety came in hot, man.
Hey, Christian, they actually playing cover 4.
Is that what they're playing?
It looks like man, but it's cover 4.
Hold on, let me see. No, that last one wasn't cover 4.
Yeah, that guy's playing deep. There's nobody under him.
Yep.
They play. He's absolutely right. They almost 100% cover 4. They almost 100% cover 4.
Oh, there we go.
I don't think that's cover 4 because I don't see 4 people covering the corner, the quarters. So cover 40 means you got your 2 corners and 2 safeties. Everybody taking a 4.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Those corners are dropping deep, and those linebackers are coming underneath. But they are almost 100% cover 4 team.
Here's the thing. They're starting to really come. Those ends are starting. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Justice. Those ends are starting to really come hot off the edge. It'd be perfect timing for a screen. A screen. Number 49. He coming hot off the edge, man. I mean, the last 2 times he's really put a lot of pressure on Jaden to where they've had to get the ball early.
We can't forget about the run, man. Like we already back in 3rd down. We need these guys to keep going.
I thought it was just 3rd. I thought. Oh, that pass was behind the line. I forgot.
Should have ran the ball right there. Take the time off the clock. But anyway.
Yeah, punt. They just punted here.
Man, you got way ahead of me. I'm on 3rd and 13.
Me too. Like, but I
thought I was muted. Sorry about that. I thought I was muted.
On that 2nd and 13, I would have punted it. I would have.
Sorry about that, Chris.
No, that's all right. But I see we didn't get it. We threw it to Hawkeyes for a short yard. Dang.
Hey, Lincoln, I saw the frustration on Lincoln's face right there, man. I saw
4th
the
and 8
frustration on his face.
All right, now, Jay.
Yeah.
John, this is a perfect example. They should have the ball probably on their own 20. We punting. The expectations. Defense have to stop them from scoring.
We should have had it. We should have had it on there. We should have had it on 4th and 10, 4th and 15 in the first half. So.
Y'all gonna say Lincoln Riley scored too soon.
All right.
Here's the thing.
I mean, you can't.
So they got to go 90 yards.
You wrong, Leon. You wrong.
Here's the thing. Here's a scenario right here, right?
It's not. They got to go 90 yards. We should be able to hold them.
Yeah, they could have won 90 yards in the first half.
Yeah,
hey, we've never given up a 90-yard drive.
Right. It's all like
we haven't given up.
You know what I mean? That would have been another. We could have got another field goal out of that, probably. Like something like.
We about to find out. We ain't gave up a 90-yard drive this year.
Yo, stop jinxing us, bro.
I'm not. Come on, man. I'm diehard, bro. Like, come on, diehard.
I think it was a backwards throw. It was behind the line. It was a backwards throw.
It's just time to eat.
Leon, we need to stop, man. We need the defense to show up big. They're on their own 7-yard line, man. We got the 3 and out will be perfect right here, Leon.
So I got a question for everybody on that. I got a question.
On the phone. Hold on, J.O. Hold on, J.O.
We get to stop here. They have to punt, and we'll be in field goal range, pretty much.
Yeah, get Lynn on the phone right now, Leon.
Hey, Lincoln, what are you doing, bro?
You talking to?
Hey, I got a question.
Get Makai the ball. That's all you need to do, man.
We on defense, though, man. We on defense. I thought
put Lynn on the phone. Put Lynn. Fam, this is gonna make or break the season. We need 3 and out.
Go ahead, Jay.
Y'all all out blitzing now? I'm all out blitz. Like
I don't know, man.
I'm all out blitzing.
We ain't giving up no cheap touchdowns.
I'm looking outside my window right now. I lay right up the street from the collie, and it's coming down heavy. So it's like, yeah, we're going all out blitz. They going to run it.
Nah, you got to make them earn this. You got to make them earn this. They got to go 15 plays here.
They got to go all the way down the.
Nothing cheap.
We can't allow them to run down the field 4 yards a punch. You know the way. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do something to stop the run. You know what I mean? So I think we should have been all out blitzing on every. What I say, B. Run blitz every first down.
Yeah. Will the Ball of Green, we appreciate you being here in the building, my man. If you haven't subscribed by now, go ahead and hit that subscription button, man.
What's going on, man? That's my barber. That's my barbershop.
That's your barber.
What's going on, Big Will? Appreciate you.
I was just about to say the same thing, Brian.
Yeah.
I was about to say the thing, man. Hey, if you're in the chat, man, like, share, and subscribe, man.
Please,
the best podcast USC got. Let's go.
Yeah, he a Will Bama fan, man. So if he's stopping through, because I know Bama playing right now.
Well, you know they playing Oklahoma. You know Tuscaloosa down the road from me, man.
Yeah.
I know they're not gonna let Oklahoma get out of there with no win, man. I know
that. I appreciate you, Will, man, stopping through and shooting a comment, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Hey, and just so all y'all know, B Jinx and Chris, they got the plug on the tickets. They're gonna hit me. Y'all need the plug because we got the homecoming. Well, not homecoming. That's today. But we got the rivalry game coming up against UCLA. Anybody need the tickets? Hit up my boys. They gonna take care of you because we're gonna take care of them.
Appreciate
Did he
you,
catch
bro.
it? They come out past
Yeah,
him.
yeah. They gave him a catch on there. They got 4 yards off that play.
You know, they come out. They're just like them running the ball on first down. But out there, what's going on? My other homeboy, Big Jeff. What's going on? He a Hawk fan. Did the Hawks pull it out? Did the Hawks pull it out against LSU?
No, LSU came back and won that game.
So I'm happy because Leon excited, baby.
Finally.
Did
Get that
Anthony Lucas.
Anthony Lucas. Who's the flag on though? Who's the flag on? Who's the flag on?
Holding.
Is it a hold?
baby? Fumble, baby!
Because the referee pointed back like this.
Hold on. Now you got another referee pointing another way though. Hold on.
They look confused.
Austin, what? Austin, say it again. They don't know
The
what's
refs
going
look
on.
confused.
Oh, they called holding on us.
On us.
Holding on them.
Oh, offsetting.
Offsetting. How they call holding on us on the DB?
Anthony Lucas made a great play, man.
DB.
Dang. It's coming back, Gil.
How you gonna call holding on the DB that has nothing to do with the play at that point?
They don't care, man.
Damn, that was game. That was game right there.
But we see if again, I don't understand the offensive coordinator. I would have came out running. But we see when they go to the pass, what happens, man? Like they in trouble.
Yep.
God, that was a good play. Anthony Lucas got off the ball.
Third down.
So they called it offsetting penalties.
Yep. Offsetting.
Yeah. So what is it? Third and 2 now? Good play by Jaden Walker.
Yo, what about that hold right there on 28?
That was
I told you they're not gonna put that on them, Leon.
He tackled him.
They're
not gonna do that.
I'm glad Jaden Walker made that tackle because that was a big hole.
That's a good, yeah. So what is it? 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Look for the quarterback run. Look for the quarterback run.
Right.
We got the box.
That was a good open field tackle by. Man, look at that stadium. It should be packed, man. But I do understand it's raining. All them empty seats.
What? They got it too. They got the first down. Dang.
You guys are a little ahead of me. I want to come.
You gotta automatically think, man. They're looking to do something quick, a quick out on a play like that on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, to get the ball out of his hand. But
man, you gotta think anything they throw gonna be right there at the sticks. So why not just sit on the sticks? He got to get the ball out of his hand, sit on the sticks.
This is why I didn't like the situation. I wish we would have got a field goal because in that last drive by 8, because they just look at the time, man. They just eating his clock away. They're just trying to go down there and score last, man. And this is what they do: ball control.
Hey,
come on, defense. Reverse.
All right, let me ask you a question. At this point right there, right now, you know they're trying to milk the clock out, right? By
Will you let them score since we only down a field goal? If they score, we'll only be down a field goal. You saying do you let them score?
Here's the thing. If you're Riley, do you start using 1 or 2 of those timeouts?
Not this early. Not at the 7 minute mark. Not quite yet.
No.
Not quite yet.
Nope.
You gonna wait on it to get down to a minute?
No, but not at 7 minutes. You wait till you get to like 3
You
minutes.
got 4 timeouts technically with the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, yeah.
So
if they score touchdown,
they're getting 5 yards a pop, man. 5 yards a pop.
Yes.
Again,
Well,
you gotta think about the play clock is 35 seconds, right? From start to the until they get ready to start it over. All right. So if they're running the ball, all right, they're taking the entire 35 seconds off the clock. We're talking about at least another 5 or 6 plays before the clock is at 1 minute, man, at the most. That's what I'm saying.
You don't take the timeouts till they get to like 3 minutes, because if you take your timeouts now and you still don't stop them, you don't have no other time to stop the clock.
And all you're gonna need is a walk-off field goal. All you're gonna need in this game is a walk-off field goal.
What I tell you, they go to quarterback. Whenever they spread you like that, they're looking to run their quarterback. This is what they did before.
2 people went with the tight end and left the mid wide open. Damn.
And on that last run, I seen the 300-pounder, 5 yards back up the linebackers making a tackle.
Hey, you guys are a little bit ahead of me. I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna log right on after. I'm gonna log in right after the game. Y'all a little bit ahead of me.
All right. All right, J.A. left out. Okay. All right, so what we do now, man, look like we hit it under 3 minutes right now. 2nd and 10. You know this 4 down territory.
Nah, it's going under 4 minutes, unless you way ahead of me.
Oh, I'm sorry, under 4 minutes. I'm sorry. It's going under 4 minutes right now. It's 2nd and 10. It's 4 down territory for them.
That penalty on that strip fumble, man.
That hurts. That hurts, man. But we need the defense to make some. We need some people up front to make. We need to play, man, and we didn't get it because they look like they just did a big play, running the ball, man. Nope.
3rd and 9.
39. Let's go, baby.
It's still 4 down territory. They going to the sticks and they turn around.
We need 6 to do something else again.
Somebody got their TV up. You got to take your TV off, man. We get a strike. Take your TV
My
off.
My bad.
39, bro. This drive started on what? They're on their 7.
On their 7-yard line.
Because it would have worked in our
4th and 6. 4th and 6.
Just the game right here, bro. Just the ball game right here. Just the game right here.
They tried to run it again. Good job, defense. Watch the quarterback run. Watch the quarterback run. Edges be disciplined.
All right, I'm back.
Watch
Let's
the quarterback run.
All right, Leon, you got to let us know, man. You got to let us know, man.
Watch the quarterback run.
Yeah.
They got 2 wide receivers. They must have got it because somebody got mad. 4th and 6.
Oh, was he in?
That's going to replay. Let's see.
Was he in?
They're gonna do a replay on it, I'm sure.
Yeah, they call it out of bounds. They call him out of bounds. We about to see right now.
But I'm sure Iowa's gonna do a replay. Oh man, it's close. Oh, that's close.
But what they call it on the field is?
He's out.
They call him out. Oh, he's out. He's definitely out.
Yeah,
he's definitely out.
Baby.
His toe landed out. His toe landed out.
Yeah. Urlacher got to him. Urlacher.
Quick question.
Urlacher needs more playing time.
4 straight stops in the game, Leon. 4 straight stops.
Didn't Leon say he's wait till the second half? I said wait till the second half.
Oh, he's out, baby. He was close. He's out. I see why.
All you USC fans want to keep talking bad about the defense and dead time win. Y'all, one touchdown and y'all lose faith. Y'all go from Trojans.
Leon, hold on. I wasn't talking bad about Lynn, but at the same time, it wasn't 1 touchdown, it was 3 touchdowns. His defense is not what he needs to be. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell y'all, and I agree with you, Leon. You're correct. But let me tell y'all why that was such a big play. Urlacher had enough IQ to know that the guy was already in the air, and when he caught it, to automatically push him out of bounds. It wasn't the fact that he made the tackle. Making the tackle was a given. He had enough IQ to push the guy in the air out of bounds. So when he catch the ball to be incomplete. That's why that play was extremely important.
Hold on to the ball, baby. Let's go.
Hey, good call, Leon. But that was an IQ play.
Hey, and Leon, this is what I'm gonna say. You never heard no one on this panel say get rid of Lynn. I know you're talking about the people in the comments, right? But this is my.
We all agreed. No one said get rid of Lynn.
Wait, hold on. This is nobody on our panel said that. He's talking about the people in the comment. But this is my whole thing of what I was saying at the beginning of the game, and me and the patience thing. We know what the team is going to do coming in. We know what we need to stop. It shouldn't take us 2 quarters to get there. But again, I don't think it's. But here's my thing about it. Again, just like last week, I'm not seeing anything different schematically wise that we did in the first half that we did in the second half. What I see in the second half is that up front in our front 7 probably said, we're not going to let you whoop us. So why is it we just can't come out from the beginning? It's not like we're doing anything different schematically.
Chris,
Also, next week you can't wait 2 quarters to figure it out. You cannot start flat. You're going to be down 4 touchdowns. Can't do that.
I'm going to answer your question, Chris.
All right, go ahead.
They're a young team. All those up front guys are young guys. So you, other than Devin and Silver, the rest of those dudes are young. They still learning how to win.
Yeah,
you know
we 10 games in now, Leon. I'm not buying young on any of these guys.
I'm not saying that the defense looks good. I'm not saying that we're stopping the run like we should. All I'm saying is sometimes we need to hold tight, let the defensive coordinators and the defensive staff do what they do. This is 3 weeks in a row where the defense in the second half has shut the other team down. Go.
But this is what I'm saying.
They played, I'll say this.
But hold on. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not seeing anything schematically wise different than what we were doing in the first half in the second half. You see what I mean?
I've seen a little difference.
Why are they not doing it right out the gate? I'm like what my partner always say, BG. It's the same 100 yards in the first, 100 yards in the first half as it is in the second half. The only thing that's different is the effort.
Let me add this. These aren't tough offenses to figure out that we played the last 3 weeks.
We're not doing anything schematically wise different.
Carter, go ahead.
But what I'm saying is we're not doing anything different schematically wise in the first half and the second half in these games.
Carter, go ahead, Carter.
Man, we got to get a first down.
Hey, nah, I'm just saying though, like if y'all watch Iowa against Oregon, they tough in the trenches. They was whooping Oregon in the trenches too. They was able to run on Oregon a little bit too.
No, Carter. Oregon dominated the line of scrimmage last week.
Yeah.
Well, if they dominate the line of scrimmage, how they only win by 2 points?
There were some turnovers, but they ran for close to 300 yards, and they had Iowa under 100 yards. Oregon dominated in the trenches. Wasn't even close.
Yeah, they did.
They lost.
So they got turnovers.
Yes.
That was outside, Chris.
Let's go, baby. That's the first down. That should be the game.
Hey, Chris.
They got 2 timeouts, Chris. They got 2 timeouts.
Hey, Chris. Who caught that ball? Makai Lemon, the what?
And the best wide receiver in college football.
Makai Lemon number number B. He won B. He won B.
One B.
Can I ask y'all a question real serious though? Every time I'm on Twitter, every time I see people post stats and about who's in the Heisman race, posting about the best wide receiver in the country, I keep hearing about Jeremiah Smith. Now, granted, hold on. Yeah, he's 6'4", 6'5", 230, runs a 4.2 40 and all that good stuff.
He ain't 6'4", he ain't 6'5". He ain't 6'5".
Well, whatever. I'm just saying. I'm exaggerating. Exaggerating the stats. But my dog right here blocks, catches the ball.
Most definitely.
Doesn't drop a pass.
Most definitely.
And I brought up to somebody. Somebody said, "Well, look at it. Look at Jeremiah Smith's stats." I said, "Yeah, his first 150-yard game came against Grambling, the FCS school."
Right.
We don't do that at USC.
This is why, Leon. This is why, because projected wise, he's going to be the first wide receiver taken. Well, he can't even go to next year. But what they're looking at is how he splashed as a freshman last year with a quarterback. They know Julius Sanders is a younger quarterback, so they're trying to give him a little slack. But if we're going off of this season, Makai Lemon is easily the best wide receiver in college football.
The other thing I'll add, he did it in meaningful games. We got to play in meaningful games. We can't play in the Holiday Bowl. He did it in the championship game.
Yeah, I understand that, but we're playing in meaningful games.
No. They gave him that because he had the most touchdowns as a wide receiver last year, and everybody projected Jacoby Lane to be the next thing because he was number 2 in college football last year.
Leon, he had a huge game in the semifinal game last year against Oregon, and people love that.
One game does not mean.
But hold on. Also,
one game does not mean.
In the national championship game, he only had one catch, but it was for the game winner.
Texas shut down Jeremiah Smith. Texas shut him down. He got 3.
Yeah, I'm talking about against Oregon. He had a huge game.
Cool. Hey, look at the question in the chat. Lincoln Riley will be 8-2 in a couple minutes. Can we stop the fire Lincoln Riley to the people who hate Riley? Hashtag fire.
Well, who's saying that?
Who's saying fire Riley? Who's saying that?
Go look on Twitter. Everybody's saying it.
Well,
Go look
nobody
on
on
Twitter.
this podcast.
Nobody here saying that.
No. Twitter. Go look on Twitter. Everybody's
I
saying
know,
it.
but he's saying we.
Go.
Nobody's saying that.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's saying it here.
So J Dub, you know it's not us. Look at Byron Gray. J Dub, you know it's not us. You know we've already stated like we think that's foolish. Like to fire Riley. I mean, we're in playoff contention right now. We got the number 1 class coming in right now. We're in the lead for the possibly the number 1 in 27. We got our facility. We just got our GM. We're headed in the right direction.
Now, if you're asking, when we lose games, will he get criticism? Yeah. That's gonna happen.
Right. That's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen. That's part of the job. You're making $11 million a year. You're gonna get criticized. That's part of the job.
Any coach. That happens with any coach, though.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but I do know the people in podcast that you're probably referring to that be with the Lincoln Riley, that ain't here. We ain't there yet. Like,
to be honest, we got to start over though with Lincoln Riley, because we just now got our front office intact.
And we just got
so to be a championship program, it got to start at the top. We was weak at the top. We just got our NIL. So the Lincoln Riley haters, we got to reset the clock. Now, I'm one of the dudes, I used to get on Lincoln Riley. The 2 problems I have with Riley is felt like he kept Grinch too long.
Yep.
And then the other problem is I think he got too pass happy when it got tight. He was predictable when the game was tight. Them the only 2 problems. You
Grinch correct gone, on those 2, Carter.
But
you're right.
Yeah, Grinch gone.
Carter, here's the thing though with that first comment you made. He kept Grinch too long. In the first season, when we came over, when Riley came over to the conference, he went 11-3 too. But we had the largest turnover margin in college football. Period. Right. Even though the deficiency was there, it was kind of hard to fire that man after going 11-2 and then one for the bowl game. It's kind of hard to do that.
Well, I would agree, but if you look at how they ended the season, that Tulane game was so horrible.
Yeah, it was. It was horrible.
But it wasn't just the Tulane game, because with Grinch in that first year, it was a turnover or a touchdown.
Right.
If we didn't get a turnover, it was a touchdown. Starting with the first game of the season with Riley.
Game's over. We just got an unsportsmanlike conduct on Iowa. Game's over.
Let's go, baby.
This game, then.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
Hey, Lincoln's talking trash. Lincoln's talking trash.
If we fire Grinch, we don't get Danton Lynn.
Hey, you saw that? You saw that, Justin?
He talking trash.
Go, baby.
You saw that also.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey, and we go move up in the rankings.
Lincoln Riley don't got no fire, man. What y'all talking about, man? He got all the fire.
Let's go, baby.
Look at him. Yeah.
Yeah, also
in the rain, baby. In the rain. Let's go.
Let me ask you a question. Is this Lincoln Riley's biggest win of his tenure at USC?
So far? No.
I'll answer that question next week because he needs next week.
I would say
I'm saying, is this game the biggest game so far at his tenure at USC?
I would say he had the habit, but the Michigan game.
You know why
I
say yes to this point? I say yes to this point because the playoffs is on the line. This was a playoff game.
Michigan was a playoff game.
Now, we only got 1 loss at Michigan.
Next week is way bigger. Next week is way bigger.
Next week is the biggest game.
It is.
Guys, they were favored. Let's keep in mind. They were favored by 7 points today. Next week is way bigger.
Okay, but they won by 5. So they were favored by 6.
Yeah, all I'm saying is it wasn't like they were supposed to lose this game. They're supposed to win.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
hold on. I was watching dudes on ESPN and on TV. They was picking Iowa.
Yeah, they
Vegas,
was.
Vegas had SC, but the people on TV, it was like 50-50.
Right.
Hey,
so the experts thought Iowa was going to win.
USC outscored Iowa 26-7.
26-7 in the game. And we
hold on.
Back to 14 points down.
Hey, so here's what's most important, right? And this goes towards Leon. Shout out to Leon. I want to give Leon his props. We were down 21-10 at the half, right? No points.
We were down 14-0 in the
second half.
Don't forget we were down 14-0.
But what I'm saying is no points given up in the second half. This is the 3rd game straight where the team, including Leon called it out, where Leon said, "Hey, look, give the defense and Lynn time to make his adjustments in the second half." I too myself am guilty of getting somewhat antsy in the first half because I think, like I said, hey, look, it's the same 100 yards in the first half that it is in the second half. Why can't you make those same efforts in the first half? That's all I've ever wanted them to do, right? So kudos to Leon for calling it out, man, for telling everybody to be calm, trusting Lynn's defense. He gave up no points in the second half. The last 2 weeks, he's only given up 3 points per half. So kudos to Leon and kudos to Lynn.
I'm gonna push back a little bit. on
Go
this.
ahead, Austin. Hold on, Leon. Let him push back. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah. I got to bring some touch of realism here. These are not explosive offenses. They're not.
Austin, give him credit, bro. Austin, give him credit. Hey, Austin, if I could be objective, so can you, Austin?
No, but I am.
Let me push back on Austin for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, these are not explosive offenses. I say from the last 3 games, what did I say in pregame? We should smother this team.
Right.
These
you said that.
Austin, let me push back a little bit.
Yeah.
We know that every team, when they come out, they have their first 10 to 20 plays scripted. If you remember, the first series, they were throwing the ball.
Yep.
What I said last week, I said for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. Sometimes you have to let the defensive staff see where they can attack, and then they start smothering teams. And they've done that for the last 3 weeks. Now, I know we don't like them giving up these touchdowns. I don't like it. I would love to see USC win 26-0.
Can I ask you a question?
I love what I see from the defense in the second half, where they say we're not going to get pushed around no more. We're going to do what we do, and we're not giving up no more points. And they've
Let me ask you a question. Do you think you got 2 quarters next week to figure it out?
No, I can answer that for you right now.
No.
Well, what I'm saying is,
here's my thing.
I get tired of. I'm on Twitter. I'm on 3 in the forums. I'm getting sick and tired of people. One touchdown. Oh, fire him! This is not looking good. And I'm saying, just calm down.
None of us are saying that, though. None of us are saying that.
But I prefaced that by saying who was saying it. I said Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I said on 3, and there's people in the comments.
Got you.
And as soon as they score one touchdown, everybody's at the PlayStation machine hitting the reset button.
Yeah, all I'm saying is this, Leon, because I'm always thinking about how we can be better. Next week, you're not going to have 30 minutes to figure it out. That game will be over. I've seen great Trojan teams get murdered in Oregon. Way better than this team.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not scared of Oregon.
Well, no one's saying they're scared of them, but I'm just saying the game could be over really quick if it takes 2 quarters to figure it out.
Can Oregon stop our offense? Our offense?
They're going to slow us down, no question. They're talented.
Hold on a minute. We got We got Paulie coming in.
Here's the thing. Let me say this real fast to Leon. The thing about Oregon defense is that Oregon can get pressure with 4 and drop 7.
Oh yeah.
Their front four is pretty legit.
Yeah.
But I still think we'll break all this down later because we ain't gonna be on here too long after the game. But I still think we go into Oregon and we find a way and we.
It's gonna be a great game.
Again, it's gonna be the same thing to where we need to focus on stopping their everything they do. Start with the run and make more beat you.
Paulie, welcome, man. Everybody can check out Paulie's channel on Calling the Shots with Paulie.
Paulie Walnut.
Hey, Paulie Walnut, what's going on with you, man?
Gentlemen, hey, you know what?
Hey, guys, I'll see y'all during the week.
All
right, great job. All right, Leon, Chris, see y'all.
All right, buddy.
Fight on, buddy.
You know,
Bear is going to be waiting on us. Man, we gonna run that Bear all day. We know Bear. Like somebody said, Bear gonna be waiting.
Go ahead, Paulie.
I caught the last bit from that gentleman that was talking, and you know what, man? I don't care what people say. I've been saying it till I'm blue in the face. There's a thing called continuity, called brotherhood, called building something, man. And you know what, dude? It's been happening right in front of our eyes. I've been saying this all along. And you look at what we did today, people, Riley jumping on the sidelines, looking at Fernandez across the way, showing that passion, that motivation. Let me tell you something, Trojan fans. I'm tired of the doubters already. I'm tired of him fighting for his job every single damn day. Every week.
Cooking, baby.
We
Come
could
on,
be
Wiley.
talking. I'm telling you, we could be playing Fresno State. Oh, this is it. If he doesn't win this, he's gonna lose his job. Well, you
Let's
know what?
go.
Now that needs to go because you know what? We're building for the long term. And let me tell you, our boys are becoming men now. They went up against grown men with grown men bodies, big long beards, grown men that are playing there for their 5th-year graduates. And we went up and we shut them out in the second half, man. That's Trojan football right there. We were laying hat on I don't know how many people, man. You see people up there laying hat. But this is what it comes down to. Everybody already is throwing dirt on our grave when it comes to Oregon. There's one thing in sports that you got to remember, and it happens. It's called momentum. And when we have our momentum trending right at the right moment, man. You look at the Florida Marlins those 1 years. You look at certain teams that get hot at the right time. We're getting hot right at the right time, and you're seeing this team come together. And what happens is your superstars start elevating and becoming big time play, even making big time plays during big time games. And that's what happened today. I'm sorry, I'm all fired up, emotional. I'm fired up right now, man. I'm telling you, game of the year so far, in my opinion. Everybody was throwing dirt on us already to see this, but what we're doing here is we're building a championship contending team. Wait till we start stacking more talent and more talent and more
With these
depth.
classes, right.
It's all we're gonna be up. They're gonna be calling us the mecca of college football. And you know what? I don't care what people say. They're calling me sunshine pumper. I'm the only one kissing the team's butt all the time. I know a winner when I see it. I know a winning coach when I see it, and I know a winning program when I see it, dude. And that's what we're building here at USC, guys.
Hey, Paulie, go ahead and shout your
one-
child out, Paulie. Go ahead and shout
You know
your
what,
child out.
Mike?
real
Yeah,
quick.
everybody, you can reach me at Calling the Shots podcast with Paulie Walnuts. I'm going to be dropping some more stuff. I'm finally getting my StreamYard set up. I'm doing everything, man. I'm going all out. I'm going to have these boys on all the time, inviting them on. And because you know what? When it comes down to it, they're the best in the business when it comes down to X's and O's. These are the two guys I listen to all the time. And I quote them constantly when I'm talking to people out there, folks. Tune into this show right here, man.
Hey, one thing we got to shout this team out about is, man, we were down 14-0.
Yeah.
And they showed the grit and all that and came back. They kept believing. After we didn't get that 4th and 1, offense came back and started clicking. Defense did their part in the second half. And, even on what in the world?
Yeah.
Was that the person talking about Old Dirk, whoever that is?
Yeah, Old Dirk.
Man,
yeah,
we got to start keeping a list of these crazy
Hold on,
people.
let me block them. Hold on, let me block them, man. Hold
Hey,
on.
wait. To the gentleman at the top right, I've never met him before, man. How you doing? I'm Paulie.
Leon?
Paulie, what's
You
up,
never met
man?
Leon?
Leon, never met Leon before. How you doing, Leon?
I'm doing good, bro. I'll be listening to you, bro.
Oh, good, man. Yeah, you come in.
I'm subscribed too. I'm subscribed.
Okay, good, Leon. You know what, man? It's gonna get bigger, man. We'll bring you on too. I want to start building a relationship with the Trojan community.
Yeah,
we got it, brother. Keep on, Chris. I'll preach, man.
All right, Carter, go ahead and set out your channel, man.
Go subscribe to Carter Sports TV. Hey,
Carter's on there too. What's up, Carter?
You didn't see Carter
What's
on there?
up with it, Paulie?
Oh man, how you doing, brother? Man, you're so quiet
man,
over there. The quiet assassin right there.
Hey, look, man, I agree with everything you said. I think this was the biggest win. How we won. You know what I'm saying? How we won this game. We won. Look, the game played out how Iowa wanted to play out, and they still lost.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they just bounced back. There was no doubt.
Something I noticed in the game.
What's that?
When we played Notre Dame, we went away from Mekhi Lemon because they had number 15 on him. You see what we did in this game? Nah, we're going to get that boy the ball. Chris, who's that guy?
Here's a little different, though. Notre Dame played us different. For one, we couldn't do anything on the ground. Their front four dominated offensive line that game. And what Notre Dame was doing was only rushing 4 and getting pressure. They were dropping 7, and they were doubling Mekhi. Iowa wasn't doubling Mekhi tonight.
But if you actually look at it, they threw at him 3 times. He caught 2 of the balls. So he's our best player. Sometimes you got to force the ball to your best player and let him make plays. And we did that tonight. They put number 6 on him all night. They were throwing in. He was double covered, triple cover. He was still making plays. Matter of fact, that touchdown he caught was in triple coverage. They still threw him the ball. Sometimes you got to go out. You got to go to your best players, man, and let them make plays for you.
Leon, go ahead and shout out your social media, my man. Let them know where they can find you.
Hey, man, if y'all want to come holler at me and talk crap to me, LJR38 Racing at Twitter. And that's it, man. I just be on here, man. Come check me out.
All right, and look for our game recap to come out on tomorrow. We're gonna be dropping that, and then we're gonna drop some more content on this week. we want to thank everybody that came on, man. They helped make this channel possible. From Polly Walnuts to my man Carter Sports, to Baya, Austin Griggs. We want to thank everybody that stopped by in the chat. J Dubs, Tony, Big B, OG for Lifer, Radar, Chuck Cleo, Baby T, Brayon 13. If I miss anybody, man, I apologize, but we appreciate everybody stopping by. Who else did I miss?
Raider, Cujo, Lavion Moore, Jeff, Will, Terrence Moon, Young Tiny, Joe D,
Young Tiny, right, definitely Young Tiny,
Austin Grisby, Gil Ruiz, David, Lauren Hamilton, as always, Sports Geek 91.
Terrence, man, we appreciate it. Terrence, man, Red Fox, we appreciate everybody that stopped by to make this channel possible. I'm gonna let my running mate Chris close this thing out, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all be sure. I'm pretty sure USCJ is on live, probably with his after game as well. Man, definitely appreciate everyone. Like, subscribe. Like I said, tomorrow we'll have our post game recap. Tuesday we'll have our grades out. Thursday we'll be putting our film study review out on Oregon game and what we think will happen. Then Saturday, we'll be live for that game. I'm expecting that game probably going to be a 6:30 game. We might get an ABC prime time.
Yeah, it's going to be prime time. It's going to be prime time. It's probably going to be a top 15 match.
It might game day might be at Oregon.
Yeah, there's a rumor that game day is going to Oregon if we win this game.
Yeah, it might be game day might be there. So we definitely might get a prime.
Hey, before we go, what y'all think they're gonna rank us? Will we going in the standings?
We number 17 right now, right?
I think it depends
jump up to at least 13.
It depends on who all lost and who all lose today, right? Because you got Alabama playing Oklahoma. Did Bama beat Oklahoma?
Well, they're in the game right now. It looked like Oklahoma ahead. Alabama just missed a field goal.
Then we're not gonna
hold on. No, Alabama got the ball. So it's 23-21. Oklahoma is 2 minutes left in the game. Alabama got the ball on their own 44-yard line.
This is why I think we might move up 2 space. If Oklahoma lose, we move up. If Texas lose to Georgia, we move up. If Alabama and Georgia lose, we're not gonna move up those 2 slots because we got the same record as Texas.
Gentlemen, I'll let you get out of here, man. Fight on, bro.
Right.
I appreciate you, Paul.
We got the same record as Texas and Oklahoma, and they already ranked ahead of us. So we really need Texas and Oklahoma to lose to move up those 2 spots. I don't think Vanderbilt played today, who's ahead of us. I don't think that Utah play. If Utah lose, we'll move ahead of them. So, right, J-Dub, that's what I'm saying. If Texas and OU lose, I'm about to put it on the Oklahoma game now. But again, y'all, I just want to say appreciate everybody from hopping in, man. Great win today. Offense didn't start off strong or defense, but both of them picked it up. We were down 14 points. Leon, what was that? We outscored them 23-7 after being down 14-0 to close the game out. Defense held them to no points in the second half. Great job by the defense. Got to give them kudos because we didn't give up the game-winning touchdown as we seen last year, right? Defense was able to get off the field, make a stop, overcame adversity. We had got a fumble that we thought was going to end the game. Offsetting penalties brought that back, but defense kept at it and got the stop, man. We got the win. We 8-2. We going on to Eugene for another playoff game, most likely a playoff eliminator for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Even though Oregon only got 1 loss, but if they lose, this is right now we're fighting for the 3rd spot
in the Big Ten.
If we win, it's still possible that the Big Ten get 4 teams in, since Oregon will only have 2 losses. But if we lose, most likely we're not going to be in with 3 losses. But man, we'll get to that game right now. We're just going to enjoy this win, enjoy some other football, and man, we appreciate everybody, man. And until later on, as always, everybody, USC Nation, baby, we got that win. We got that win. Fight on.
Fight on.